We here at Mayhem Media
understand the trials and tribulations of life.
No matter how hard life can get.
Suicide is never the answer.
There's more assistance available today than ever before.
If you or a loved one are suffering from suicidal thoughts, please don't try and take it on alone.
Call or text 988 if you live in the United States.
Or if you're in Great Britain, call 116123 or text 85258.
The world is a better place with you in it.
Welcome, everyone, to Mayhem Media. This is our coverage, our live watch-along with Wrestlemania. If you tuned into our prediction show, it was a train wreck. As anything new that we try, we'll make some adjustments for tomorrow night. We'll just post it without... we're just going to post it without it being live. We're just going to post it to our channels an hour before our night two watch-along begins. So... that's how we're going to make the adjustment. The prediction show, night one prediction show, is available on our channels. If you want to watch it after WrestleMania, you certainly can to see how accurate they were. Connor will be joining me in just a few minutes, and the last outlaw, Jesse James, is also going to join me. So we might even have a few other people hop in as I get ready to share the link out. If you are watching this and you want to join us for a match or two or for a few, depending on how many people we get in, you're going to check the link in the comment section. I'm about to post it in the comment section. So if you would like to join us and you at least have a good microphone, then you can click this link and join us for some of this watch along. Sorry, I am typing quick, so... So here we go. I'm posting the link in the comment section. It is posted in the comment section. We will get everybody synced up who's watching this. It looks like I may have lost Connor. He was backstage trying to work some stuff out, but it looks like we may have lost him. So it's just going to be me for a few minutes while we wait for the last outlaw, Jesse James, and Connor to work out some further tech issues. All right, so right now we're watching where I'm at on the in the WrestleMania feed is Jey Uso is getting ready to make his entrance. He's just stepping out now, so if you can sync up, or if you need us to pause ours for a second or two, that's how we're going to be able to get everybody synced up, so we're not calling things so far ahead. Oh, do we have Connor back? Give me a thumbs up, Connor. Nope, maybe not. Connor, you ready? Give me a thumbs up if you are. All right, let's get Connor in here now for the watch along. The one and only Connor Clarkson.
All right, I'm back. We had a couple of technological issues. Netflix.
Apart from his audio issues, which is next on the company list to get resolved, we will be getting Connor a microphone of some kind so that he can have some better audio.
So I figured out what the Netflix problem was.
Okay, good.
It needed a massive update, so I'm just watching it on my phone instead with the headset in.
All right. Well, then, you know what? As long as you're here and I don't have to do it by myself for a moment until Jesse James gets here, then that's great. With our catastrophic attempt at our prediction show, I could use a few moments to, you know. All right. And of course, if you want to join us, thank you for everybody who's tuning in. Our numbers just jumped up. Thank you. If you would like to join us, please use the link. It's in the comment section. And join us for a match or two if you would like to. Pat McAfee, Michael Cole, and Wade Barrett seem to have the call.
This is a massive show with massive matches.
You can stay up to like 5 a.m.
Nope, I told you, bro. When you're talking, you're gonna have to not be moving and shuffling or doing anything. You're gonna have to be looking right into the camera.
Okay.
The stars are out tonight. We'd like to welcome Turki Al-Sheikh, the chairman of the GEA from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. They welcome us.
Shout out to the chairman of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. There at WrestleMania. That's quite a shout out for WrestleMania. Where are you at in the feed, dude? Let's see if we can sync this up with everybody who's watching.
So was literally just climbed over the balcony.
You got to, yeah, I can't hear you. Yeah, we're having really bad audio issues with you, dude. And it was happening a little bit in the prediction show too, so we apologize for that. But Connor just got some new equipment, and it hasn't been quite tested yet. But that's why we're going to be getting a new microphone next. All right, I'm going to try and share this out to some groups and to some pages. Thank you for everybody who's tuning in. There's a link in the comments if you'd like to join us for a match or two. And also leave us a comment where you are in the feed, what's happening, so that way we can try and sync up a little bit better. Starting it with Gunther and Jey Uso. Connor, what do you think about that?
Honestly, I didn't have that on my card. I thought they was going to sell like the was it Fatal 4-way.
Okay. Yeah, you said match 4, right? That's what you had it as. Yeah, okay.
Maybe Gunther took him less seriously than he should. A record at 51-3. This man wins and wins and wins some more. Doesn't understand losing. But the last couple of weeks, he seemingly has lost himself a little bit.
What belt is that? Is that the Intercontinental, or is he one of the world champions?
This one is for the World Championship.
Okay.
Also making her Wrestlemania debut tonight, our ring announcer, the great Alicia Taylor.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the World
Dang, that was an echo we got through on you there. We'll have to watch that. Just when she got loud there, bro. It was just for a moment when she got loud.
What, on the WrestleMania audio?
Yeah, I don't know if it was something that I had backfeed through you or if it was something from your phone, but yeah, there was some kind of
I think it was your side, brother, because I've got a headset connected into my WrestleMania audio.
That's a good point.
So I think it's your side.
Yeah, I'm adjusting some things now. All right, I turned my mic audio down a little bit, and I'll make sure I'm close to the microphone when I speak. So how is that? Can you hear me good, Connor?
Yeah, that's better.
Go on to pick this man. Gunther is challenged for the World Heavyweight Championship. Wait, a lot of people.
And now I should be able to keep my volume turned up so I can hear you, and I can still hear WrestleMania.
The past 3 months, Gunther has been at his brutalist worst. It looked like it had crumbled Jey Uso from the off on the last
Okay.
which is a very different version of main event Jey.
All right, so this is what we got going on here. Gunther versus Jey Uso. The World Heavyweight Championship. Starting the card with the World Heavyweight Championship of night one. That's interesting.
I mean, I know you're going to have something to say about this. Especially, I can't talk when it comes to hairstyles. But what is she thinking rocking that hairstyle?
Who, Jey Uso?
No, the ring announcer.
Oh, actually, I didn't even take notice. Next time she's on the screen, I will look at that.
Feels like a new person as of late, as we wait each other out here a little bit on the big stage. Problem for Jey, I mentioned before, 0-3.
What did you guys predict in the prediction show? Do you remember?
If memory serves me correctly, I had Jey Uso.
You actually think Jey Uso is going to win?
But I could be wrong.
I mean, it would be a way to push Jey, that's for sure, giving him a win over Gunther. That would certainly give him a push. But I think with Gunther only really having 3 losses, I think you really need to be careful about who you have who he loses to as well, though. So
But it
I think my prediction is going to be Gunther on this one. I think I'm going to go with Gunther. I do see the Jey Uso WrestleMania moment, though. Like, I do see it. Leave a comment. Who do you think is going to win here, Gunther or Jey Uso? Leave us a comment. And also, if you want to join us for a match or two, join us in the studio. As long as you have a microphone that works, preferably one that's better than Connor's. We're going to take care of it, Connor. I promise. That's next. That's definitely something that's going to be moved up the priority list. Is making sure you got the right equipment. So
everything in sight. Those are going to be the equalizers here. And a step up Curry drops the champ again. And again,
we have a couple of viewers. Thank you for tuning in to our watch along. Connor has picked Jey Uso. I think Gunther's going to win.
Yeah.
266 days as the Intercontinental Champion, 258 days now as the World Champ, winning back at SummerSlam. One thing Gunther has to do, Pat, is not allow crap to get this match. Hey, watch him just take a step back there once the eating started here in Las Vegas. Maybe it is a better to make that the whole change. NFL player, explain to us the momentum of the crowd to help your team. Yeah, momentum's a real thing. Stacking analytics don't really know how to explain it, but if the vibes are good and they're going, confidence is on.
Let us know in the comments section too if you would like us to. Do you want us to call some of the match? Do you want us to chat a little bit more frequently, or do you just like us, occasionally just providing a little bit of color? Give us some feedback. That's how we're gonna know, how to make these better for the viewers.
The chops to Jay's chest tonight that people are going to hear maybe for the first time, alarming. And you do. Body slam from Jey Uso. Now Gunther backing up into the corner again, and Jey Uso caught him. And Jey now starting to roll. Gunther, the champion, could be in some trouble. Gunther was not expecting.
Oh, man. All right, I just saw Gunther deliver the chop off the top rope. That's where I'm at in the Wrestlemania feed. So, again, leave us a comment. Let us know where you're at so that we can try and line it up a little bit more. If we're ahead or behind you, give us some feedback. Oh. I'm going to check on Jesse. Jesse should be joining us any moment. You put the link, right?
Yeah, he's got the link.
I mean, at this point, the link is out there in the world, so.
Big uppercut drops Jey again. And now it almost feels like, Pat, that Gunther's starting to settle in. Yeah, this is right where Gunther likes to be. He's in complete control. You are at his mercy, and he's chopping and thumping your body down. And if you were
hopefully Jesse is okay. He was supposed to be here a little already, I think, but maybe he's running a little behind. Maybe there's traffic. He was just getting off work. I mean, he's getting off work and then coming right to join us on the watch along. So, oh man, those chops are brutal. Where's your feet at, Connor?
I am literally bang on with you.
Okay, great. Well, then maybe the feed is good. Maybe the feed's close. Yeah, Gunther's throwing him across the turnbuckle right now. Jey Uso runs back out with a spear. 2 count only. Oh, jeez. All right, Jesse is going to be joining us in just a few moments. And then that way, if any of the three of us need to rotate, a break, a drink break, a bathroom break, or whatever, then there's 3 of us, so we can do that.
Yeah.
A bowl break. Nice superplex from the top by Gunther. Dang, that's a drop kick from Gunther. That's not, you don't look at Gunther and think drop kick.
Yeah, what is he like? 260, 270?
Kick out at 2 for Jey Uso. Kick out at 2 for Jey Uso. We wanted to give a shout out to, maybe we should wait till later. No, he might join us. So, Andrew Palotto, he's the host of Whiskey and Popcorn, a podcast. Go check it out on Facebook. I believe he's also on YouTube as well, I think, if I'm not mistaken. He had joined us for our predictions show. I think he was really curious about what our guys picked for the prediction show, but we ran into a buttload of technical problems, so we had to call some audibles. I bring his name up, though, because he sent me a message earlier today of CM Punk doing testing his entrance or doing the walkthrough with his entrance or whatever like that. And most people know at this point that I'm not a CM Punk fan.
Nice
Gunther
splash.
kicks out too. Very good. If he doesn't join us before then, that's what I expect, that he might join us for the Punk match. Yeah, Gunther's powerbomb. I mean, I know he does have a good powerbomb, but that particular one he hit on Jey Uso was not his best powerbomb. No, that was a nice splash. Connor's having technical issues again over there. You all right, dude?
Yeah, just trying to find out where I put the TV remote so I can share the screen to the rather than trying to watch it straight off the phone. So just give me like
Gunther with a big splash. Gunther with a big splash. 2. No. Jay still kicks out.
I am still here.
He's doing the hammer elbows. He was doing the. I've never realized, does he normally do the hammer elbows and then go into the rear chin lock the way John Moxley does from AEW? How long has he been doing that? I mean, I'm not trying to say that he's copying John Moxley. Actually, what I'm asking is who started doing that particular thing first is actually what I was trying to get at.
I mean, if he was going to copy John Moxley,
Oh, shoot. Yeah, last outlaw, Jesse James joining us now. Sorry about that.
There we go. What's up? Gunther's been the over under elbows there into the show for a long time. That's not a new thing at all. Connor, your camera's off.
And I just saw somebody else just joined us. We're going to bring him in here in just a second, but then his camera disappeared. So I want to make sure that he's still there before I actually bring him in. But we do have the link out. So we do have the link. If you want to join us for some of our watch along, feel free to hit the link and join us. His camera's not on, so I'm not sure. Let's see. We just brought him in, so let's bring another one in here. See if he's here. Hello, are you there? Nope.
Hello.
He just muted his mic, so maybe he's having some technical issues. I'm going to remove him. If I see him on camera or he leaves a message in the private chat, then we'll bring him back in. And for anybody else tuning in, you can hit the link. I'll see you that you're back here, and I'll leave a comment in the private chat about when I can bring you in or when to expect to come on camera. You don't need a camera as long as you have a good mic. That preferably better than Connor's.
Can't be worse than Connor's. He's over here on a microphone since 1994.
Yeah, Jesse James is getting another one. Is getting one too. So everybody in Mayhem Media is getting some hardware upgrades over the next 6 to 8 months.
Real quick, is my TV audio too loud? You guys can't hear that, correct?
Nope. We need you to drop it a notch or two. It's just like there's just enough. I just don't want it to be a loud moment and then it catch clear as day. You know what I mean?
I don't want to get nailed with the copyright side. I love the Nas Reed sign, boy. Nas Reed, Minnesota Timberwolves Center.
We did have someone backstage, but I don't know. Maybe I didn't get them in quick enough. They disappeared on us, so we'll see if they come back. Nope, looks like they dropped out. You can hit the link. I'll bring you in. I didn't notice you right away, and we also had to bring in Jesse James, so we will bring you in if you want to join us.
I can hear somebody's TV.
Connor, that's got to be you.
Not me. I've still got the headset wired in, bro.
You still here, Jesse?
Nope.
I hear somebody. Yeah, I still hear somebody's, but it can't be mine. I got mine now that I'm likely going to have to turn on my closed captioning.
How about now?
I think barely a little bit in the back. So as long as it's not too loud and it doesn't get too quiet with us, we think we should be all right. Oh my goodness, look at Jay's chest. Oh my goodness, look at Jay's chest. Oh, the tattoos are covering up the real damage.
Oh, geez, I see it now.
All right, so we're a couple seconds ahead of Jesse James here. So
Yeah, he's just standing up after hitting the German. Gunther's getting up behind him, calling to the corner.
oh yeah, we just got a drop kick from Gunther. So it looks like we're going to be a couple seconds ahead of you. I'm trying to get some of the other people commenters. We had someone join us backstage. I'd like to get people commenting. Let us know where they're at in the feed so we can try and line it up better. But oh man,
I hate that.
those chops got to be brutal.
What a powerbomb.
Is it bad that I'm not a big fan of Jey Uso's super kick?
I mean, I just think it's overused, like everybody else.
Well, his also looks like one of the slowest ones in the business at the moment.
Yeah, he really feeds him. And that's a terrible spear, that's for sure.
Are they going to try and push Jay? Is this Jay's push?
I'll be honest. I hope Gunther wins.
That was my pick before we went to the match. Connor said that in the prediction show he predicted Jay, but I think I'd have to. I also went with Gunther though. I'm like, no, I think
like if I had to, if I was putting money on it, I'd pick Jey Uso, but I want Gunther to win.
Yeah, but Jay makes sense because he can then drop it back to Roman.
they're not going to have him. Oh my, holy shit, it happened. Not a bad ending, actually. I'll give that for the ending alone. I'll give that an 8 out of 10 body slams. That's Mayhem's ranking system. So I'm going to give that 8 body slams to start the card. That was a finish out of nowhere. I did not expect that to be the end.
Honestly,
Yeah, I definitely didn't expect that to be the end. So
wow.
I can't believe they just put the world title on Jey Uso.
Yeah. Wow. That's all I can say.
Is that to elevate Jey Uso, or is the world championship need to take a step down?
I think Gunther might be better in the hunt than he is in the championship role.
That is a big man doing a big splash. I just want to point that out to everybody, man. That man hovered for a moment.
Oh, yeah. Jay gets hang time.
No, that was Gunther.
Oh, I'm watching it right now. Look at them titties go.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying, dude. Gunther's a big man. That was not a little. That was not a little splash. I'm not really a big fan of his spear either. I'll be honest with you.
No, Jay's spear is ugly.
The only thing Jay's got going for him is the splash, really. That's about the only thing I really.
I think Jay got going for him. He sells merch.
I definitely didn't. I definitely didn't anticipate the rear naked choke being the end, bro. That was some good stuff.
Oh, I anticipated the rear naked choke being the end. I just didn't anticipate Jey Uso being the one putting it on. You know, I mean, I thought Uso would be tapping out the cover or passing out. I didn't think
yeah.
I thought it was going to be a WrestleMania 13 pass out covered in blood, Stone Cold Bret Hart callback.
Crazy stuff, dude. Yeah, that's what a way to start it, though, dude. What a way to start it.
I did not see that coming.
I'm still not convinced on Jimmy or Jey Uso, to be quite honest. But
yeah, whatever. We'll see.
Maybe he gets a shot. You know, that's everybody. If they think it's time for whatever reason.
I mean, in all reality, he's a solid wrestler. He's over as fuck. The dude's put in 15 years, and it's, you know, just because he's not my cup of tea don't mean he ain't somebody's shot of whiskey.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's my buddy's favorite wrestler ever. She's like, I fucking love Jey. So,
Connor, you're logged into StreamYard, right? Connor,
really
you're logged.
a cup of tea.
Yeah, you like that cup? You like me dropping that cup of tea for you?
All right, the same guy came back in, it looks like. He tried again, but his mic's still muted. So, dude, if you leave us talk in the private chat, let us know if you want me to bring you in. I'd be happy to bring you in. And Connor, do me a favor, occasionally look down and let me know if anybody joins us. So that way they're not backstage for 10 minutes like Jesse James was.
I mean, I was only back. I'm happy he's got the title. I kind of wanted him to go back with Jimmy, like do another tag team run.
I don't know. I kind of want to see Jimmy kick him in the face right now. Eat this hoe.
All right, well, that dude bounced. I don't know, maybe he's having some technical issues himself, but whatever.
Sorry, brother. Is he gonna go see Rikishi?
Maybe he's trying to hack our feed.
Maybe.
Don't see that really working out too well for him.
I did not see so walking out world champion. Cool. Swerve number one of the show. 1 for 1. Good job, Triple. Oh, hate holding the down after his hour-long Hall of Fame speech last night.
Connor, and you're 1 for 1 too. What did you said? Wolfman predicted Gunther, right?
Holy Christ, Wolfman got one wrong.
I think so. Yeah, Connor starts out 1-0, and Wolfman's 0-1. Since I we got a couple of viewers and we're in between matches, I'm going to use this opportunity to plug the storefront. Bonfire.com/store/Mayhem Media Shop and pick yourself up some apparel. This is our from Halloween last year. Unfortunately, I haven't updated the visual yet, but we do have a lot of new products coming into the storefront, so make sure you check it out. We also have, of course, Connor Clarkson apparel. We also have Jesse James apparel. And if you really want, we have Connor Clark and Jesse James apparel.
Who the hell's Connor Clark?
Oh, Connor Clarkson. Sorry, I misspoke there.
Who the hell is Connor Clarkson? It's the one and only Connor Clarkson.
They can't be using my shoot game on screen, brother. The question is, how many of these am I going to get on night one?
Make sure you don't have the label pointed out. Keep the label pointed inward.
No advertising.
I don't know what it is, but we're not. They're not paying. They're not giving us money, so they don't get advertising.
It's Red Bull, but it's blue.
The label isn't showing. You can all read the nutritional contents of the shit that's going in my system to watch WrestleMania for 5 hours.
Laces in.
If you're not interested, neither is anybody else.
Yeah, but JD's not. JD's old enough to know what the laces were.
It's right. Soon we will play a Mayhem Media instruction video on how to make the perfect British cup of tea.
I don't know. I make a pretty good cup of tea. You just put tea bags up and wait.
That special on how to make a proper cup of British tea will be hosted by JD.
Right? It'll be great. That's an episode I can't wait for. That's Mayhem Tainment and Express.
Yeah, it is.
Do that for the 50th
It's going to be a long night.
We have our 50th episode coming up. Yeah, that's why I don't have anything scheduled. I want to try and do something, cool for it for Mayhem Tainment's 50th episode. But I mean, me and Jesse have lots of ideas, but I don't know if any of them are going to be are the right 50th episode idea or what we should do yet. So I'm going to take another couple of days and think about that.
Me and Connor have a Gunther versus Ilya Dragunov shot fest. Rick Rubin, what up, dude? Maybe Slayer will be here tonight.
Jesse, the next time I'm in your area, me and you are going on a chop for chop match.
George Kittle in the house.
It's a magic trick. Chris Angel's not dead somehow.
George Kittle is downing a 16-ouncer right on as they put him on camera.
Oh yeah, that's George Kittle.
That man is there to have a good time.
In his Jey Uso t-shirt. Oh yeah, George Kittle. Hey, we're through match one, sir.
My brother J-Man just said that's $12 down. And I'm like, yeah, but I mean it's George Kittle.
Wow, bullshit.
I think he can afford the $12.
I'll be right back.
No problem. I'm gonna mute Jesse's mic while he's gone. So that way we don't hear his he's got a little background noise from time to time.
I mean, you think downing a 16-ouncer is bad?
I muted you, Jesse. You want me to come? There you go. Oh, sorry, dude. Go ahead.
I got it. Dogs
Remember,
are being
all right. Y'all good?
Maybe with Netflix.
Hello to whoever is over Jesse's shoulder. You're live on camera on Mayhem Media.
Don't tell him. He'll get shot.
Yeah, I just saw you scattered off camera real quick. Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
What do you mean I'm live?
Yeah, he tapped out Gunther with a rear naked choke. This is a decent match, honestly. JD gives it 8 body slams. I'll give it a Solo Sokola's Bloodline version. It's alright. I mean, it's alright.
I thought that was not ready for a second.
What? No, Jason wants them. He wants to love it. I want a New Day sucks t-shirt.
Yeah, I was gonna say the New Day really got some heat, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
It was likely. What else could they do? I mean, once they lost Big E, if they wanted to stay together, they were going to have to do something.
Yeah, they had to do something. Sure. Yeah.
Who are the tag team champions? Okay, right there.
Otis. Yeah.
I'm so glad they got rid of those stupid Spartan titles.
The stupid what?
The tag team belts, the Spartan titles.
Those?
Yeah, the ones with the Spartan helmets on it.
Okay. The old panties.
The War Raiders, huh?
Yeah, that's way better than the Viking experience.
All right, I'm going to take a very brief smoke break. So I'm going to let Jesse James and Connor Clarkson handle this for just a few minutes. And then we can all rotate.
Oh, wait, that's the wrong show. Sorry, guys.
What?
I just went to hit the Into the Barricade intro because you said it was Jesse James and Connor Clarkson, and muscle memory took over.
Oh, my God.
Talk.
And speaking of Into the Barricade, we return Monday night
On Monday.
live for a raw watch along with me and this weird British kid. It'll be fun. I can't talk to him. He can't walk.
All right, I'm gonna step out, let you guys handle it for a few minutes.
Might not be a great idea, but you do you, dude. We got this.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Just Connor, because Jesse, I don't think has access to the actual.
I don't have access to the visuals. Connor's on it.
Yeah, so make sure you stay up on the visuals and make sure if you just, I'm not going to be gone that long. I'm only going to be gone a few moments. If anybody joins in backstage, just keep your eye open. Bro.
Yep. Oh, good. Jesse,
What?
the camera's going off for 2 seconds just so I can smoke.
You do you.
I don't want to get us
How are you going to?
Oh, I got
we both can't go take a smoke break at the same time.
I got it. Don't you worry.
All we're getting is the camera getting.
Watch the viewers sit.
See, then he just what? See, this is why you don't just see. He just showed you why. There you go. So I'll go smoke quick, and then when I come back, Connor, you can take a break.
Listen, you weren't even here. You don't expect this version.
Can I trust you guys?
No.
Do I have to stay on here?
Remember the last staff meeting, JD? No, you can't trust us.
Yeah, that's a good point. But you know what? It's hot as fuck here in Pennsylvania today.
Is it?
Yeah, dude. It got up into the 80s today.
Holy shit. It was like mid-50s and windy here.
Yeah, keep your eyes peeled. I'm trying to bring Andrew Poletto back in so they can join us for a match or two, but he's seeming a little reluctant.
For Harvard. However they measure it.
Anybody watching?
Hold on. All right, who'd you pick for this, Connor?
War Raiders.
Did you? I think the New Day takes this one. Oh, George Kittle punches him in the throat. I'm surprised he doesn't have his Penta mask on.
I mean, all I'm saying is, the hell is that outfit the New Day are wearing?
The same shit they always wear, but they look like Giant Gonzalez. Are you even old enough to remember Giant Gonzalez? No, that's Hulk Hogan says Undertaker hurt him with the tombstones. No, Giant Gonzalez was legit almost 8 feet tall. He's a big dude.
Oh, I'm still on camera yet. All right, I might have had Andrew Poletto talked into joining us here, so he might join us as soon as I'm back from my brief intermission. So I will be right back, and then we might even bring a fourth in here with us for a match or two, maybe.
Just saying. Especially the one. Could you narrow it down? They're both pretty dumb. The one with the horns or the rook over here? Oh, it's because they've got Clash of Clans. Okay. All right, I see. I see what's going on here.
Just a little bit. I mean, at least they're not coming out just cereal box.
What?
They're not coming out in a cereal box.
Yeah, that's true. With pancakes. Pancake power. So it's spray painted cardboard. Yeah. Hey, Ma, I'm on Netflix. No, you're not, dummy. You're on Peacock. I don't know. Connor, are you on Netflix? Is that how they're showing this? And
Netflix. I'm in the UK. We can't get Peacock
you guys don't get Peacock in the UK?
now, which is why we're on Netflix.
Wait, I thought you guys still had the WWE Network in the UK.
No, that's Netflix.
Oh, they got rid of that too? Shit.
Literally, everything WWE related is now on Netflix.
Oh, see, we still have a lot of it on Peacock, but there's a lot of it moving to Netflix. And I've also read that moving to Netflix here as soon as their USA deal's up. Well, that was dumb.
Netflix has WrestleMania 1.
Oh, well.
Need I say more?
WrestleMania 1 wasn't that good.
Was 41 years ago.
Yep. Before I was even born. It's a big man falling on a bunch of little men. What was he going to hit the crossbody? Hit the crossbody. Yeah. Ow. Wow. Oh. I'm good. Oh my God. So. Yeah. Go get some food. I'm going to tell you again. You got to yell at it. She's voice activated. Oh, look at those! You got to hit one of them OTEP screens on her. Get off my book of coach. She won't leave if you don't quit scratch there, David.
Damn!
I missed it. Oh no, you're like 10 seconds ahead of me. Something good's coming. Ow. Please. Yes. Yes. Ooh. Those are my favorites. Yeah, I love the spicy plum wings. Oh, they're dope.
Just out of curiosity.
Thank you, my love. Your hand is live on Mayhem Media.
When you've got £500 pushing down on you.
Sounds like you on a Thursday night. Wow.
Oh God, we've still got another 4 hours of this and already I've lost it.
Oh, this is going to be a good night.
Oh. Remember, tune in into the barricade Monday night, Raw after WrestleMania, to finally work out if Jesse James can talk and Connor Clarkson can walk.
Spoiler alert. 1 for 2.
Do me like that on stream.
Ivar's crossbody is better than Jay with those spears.
Correct.
Sick. I love that sit down spot. Is that the plums? These are my favorite wings ever, Jason.
All right, guys. I see. I didn't really miss that much.
No, not much. Couple good moves.
You know, I'm gonna have to. I am gonna have to go with. I think I'm gonna go with the New Day on this. I don't know.
You feeling the New Day?
No, not really. But I think the heel turn. Have they had the belts yet with the heel turn?
Yeah.
They have.
Yeah, they were heel tag teams originally.
Oh, that doesn't.
Well, on the title when they were still heels.
All right, well, we're gonna bring in a guest. We got a guest that has joined us. I've been on his show a couple of times. Popcorn and Whiskey.
Hello.
He definitely knows his wrestling, among other things.
You got a new guy on here now.
Andrew Paletto. It is my honor to introduce you to two of my team members, the last outlaw, Jesse James, host of Into the
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello. And the one and only Connor Clarkson from the UK.
Evening.
Wow. Hello. I'm a.
Thanks for joining us, man. It's good for you guys. It's good for you to join us now.
You guys watching the War Raiders and the New Day.
Yeah.
Whatever they're called now.
Who's your pick?
I like the War Raiders, but my pick, the New Day's gonna win it.
That's what I think too. I think the New Day's. I
say the New Day will win it.
Unless, of course, is that Xavier Woods? Unless, of course, Xavier Woods just got his knee smashed. Oh no, that's Xavier Woods. Unless Kofi Kingston just got his knee smashed from that moonsault.
That was a rough moonsault. I didn't think he was going to make it around.
I know, man. That's what I'm saying. He pretty much took that right to the knees.
Yeah, if the War Raiders end up winning, I'd be shocked if they would. I think they're trying to, or they want to give Kofi a little bit of street cred after doing him so bad several years ago.
Yeah.
After he won and Brock destroyed him in 3 seconds.
Yeah, that had to be a low point for him.
Plus, I think they want to make him even more hated. So in order to do that, they have to win at WrestleMania to be more hated. Yep.
See, that's what I think too. That's what I think too, man. I think this is a perfect time with their heel turn. They haven't been the champions yet with their recent heel turn. WrestleMania is a perfect time to build heat.
Yep.
Connor, what was the pick for you and Wolfman on this one?
I've got Wolfman.
I'm picking the Raiders too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez. The new guy. You guys are my team members. The only one that's taking my side is the new guy.
That's right. I did a prediction show earlier. I actually did 2 prediction shows this week because I changed a couple. But I went to who I'd want to win, but who I think will win.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yep.
Those are usually 2 different conversations.
I want the War Raiders to win, but I think the New Day will win.
Yeah, me too. That's what I think too. And I wouldn't mind. I don't really know the War Raiders very much, but I wouldn't mind seeing them. But I think it would do more for the New Day as heat.
There we go.
There it is.
There
Yep.
we go. There we go.
Yep, with a cheat.
Is it me or do both these matches so far seem a little quick?
I thought the first one was a good length, but I do agree this one was fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, they're leaving real quick. Wow.
Run to the top of the ramp and stand up there with your celebration. Get your booze up there. Yeah, I mean it's
For real.
Look at that.
Kobe.
Look at that replay. Tell me when you guys have seen the replay. That's a good replay, WWE. That first one.
I'll tell you what, since they started going with Netflix,
Yeah.
their camera angles have been fantastic. And even though this is on Peacock, I get it, but the camera angles have been out of this world.
Yeah, they're
So
like
much different.
yeah, they're I think they're clearly implementing things that they've been doing on Netflix. In
Oh,
their
absolutely they
pay-per-views,
are, yeah.
Even though the pay-per-views are still on Peacock yet.
I wonder why they still have them here and not haven't switched everything over yet.
The contract with Peacock hasn't gone up or hasn't expired. They still have the rights to most of the WWE stuff.
Okay, so is the New Day and the War Raiders going to continue the feud, or are they going to have a new one coming up?
I hope not.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the feud for them. I think they need to move on to something else. Maybe a different challenger steps up or something, maybe. But they'll likely have a Raw match. I see them having maybe a Raw or SmackDown match. Were they on Raw?
You know, I don't know which ones they're on. I always get
the tag belts looked like they were red. They had some red in it, so I'm going to say that they were on Raw. So I can see them having a rematch on Raw, but yeah, I don't see them having another pay-per-view with these two teams.
No.
Street Profits are the SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
The Street Profits are the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Okay.
Another one.
Which match do we have upcoming next, guys? Anybody know?
Well, the order that we had on the prediction show so far has not come to fruition in terms of the match order.
Really?
So, yeah, we had the first match, the Heavyweight Championship. What did you guys have? That third, Connor?
We had it was
4?
I didn't know which order to go in, but I had a feeling it was going to do the heavyweight championship first, and then it was confirmed yesterday when at least when I listened to Busted Open Radio, that's what they said it was going to be first. I thought it would be the other day when after we found out what was going to be the main event for day one. The only logical place to have it would be at the beginning.
I was a little shocked that they had the Heavyweight Championship right at the beginning, but that was a good match to start the show. This one was a little quick, but the first one was pretty good.
Yeah.
And right now, Jesse James, you're the only one that's 0-2, buddy.
I'm
How are you going to go for the upsets?
That's true. You can get that one. You can get that one that's just, the big upset with victory.
Yeah. The immortal words of the chinless wonder, James Ruffler. Any man with two hands has a fighting chance.
Jelly Rolls there. They're doing more celebrity shout outs. I tell you what, George Kittle there, he's there to party, man. He was the only one that housed the 16-ouncer when he was on camera.
So Jelly Roll's already hammed.
I honestly don't know what match could be next. I don't even know.
It'll be El Americano guy. What is his name?
Not Chad Gable.
Yeah, Gable.
No.
Oh no, the chicks are up next. Okay.
Chad Gable.
Cargill and Naomi. Oh, I'm definitely going to go with. I have to go with Jade Cargill. They're going to give her WrestleMania win.
Since I have not too much interest in this, I completely forgot who I wanted. I mean, I didn't want either one of them. I could really care less, so I didn't pick that. But I'm with you guys. I think as much as I don't want Jay to win, I think they're going to, just for the fact that she needs a win. here after being out for so long?
Yeah, that's what it fits the narrative that the story that WWE like to tell occasionally. So I think it's definitely going to be Jade.
Hey, speaking of sound, if I turn on the volume of this, can you hear my TV volume?
Do you have it on right now?
Yes.
Nope.
No.
Okay. All right.
Don't worry. If we hear it, we'll let you know because we don't want a YouTube strike, and they will hammer us if they hear the audio.
Okay. Yeah, over this last year, I found out a lot of things about StreamYard and the equipment I use, and something called Mix Minus and stuff like that. So, JD, sometime we'll talk, chit chat, and I can throw them your way so you'll know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I mean, I love talking shop, dude. This is the first time. Tonight was the first time I've ever had trouble with sharing sound, whether I'm in the studio or not. This is the first time I've ever had trouble sharing sound like the way we did in the prediction show.
Did you?
It wouldn't be a Mayhem. It wouldn't be a brand new Mayhem Media idea if it didn't end up in complete flames.
Did you download it to StreamYard and open it back up in StreamYard to do it that way, or how did you?
We tried both. I have it downloaded, so I tried to open it up in two different types of media players. Neither one of them worked. And then
No. Did you download it to StreamYard and open it up within StreamYard?
That was what Connor, one of the things Connor did. He tried to open it up inside StreamYard and do it that way. We ran into the same exact problem.
Okay.
I mean, we tried everything.
What I found out just the other day is in order to get the sound onto StreamYard from another another website or what have you, you have to be in the same browser. Because I use two screens. I have two browsers I usually open up.
Maybe that's why I never ran into the problem before. This was one of the first times where I tried something in a different, or no, I tried it before, but yeah, this is the first time I tried to do it with a media player. That, usually it's either been in a browser, either in the same, like just a different tab, but the same browser window, or a different browser window. This is actually the first time I tried something, not a browser. So that might have been where my problem was.
Yeah, I usually use Chrome with my StreamYard, and
Me too.
I had a YouTube video playing on Firefox, and the sound wasn't coming through, and I couldn't figure out why. Then I read somewhere in the terms of service or whatever the hell it's called that if it's in different browsers, the sound won't go through. They have to be in the same browser, just different windows. If that makes
okay.
sense.
All right. Well, we'll try that. I'll try that. Maybe we'll give that a try tomorrow before we actually go live, because we're not going to do another test thing live. We are going to test it out first.
Yeah. We'll at least try it.
I have the Jacobs comment up there. I did not know Rey Mysterio was out or Bailey was out, so I didn't. I don't know what's.
I didn't know Bailey was out, but yeah, Ray got hurt on SmackDown last night.
And I want to let's give Wolfman a shout out. He got us. He of course does a prediction show with Connor Clarkson, and of course he got us some facts that I was supposed to be delivering through the first two matches, but I did not because this day has been just straight chaos.
That was the howl for the Wolfman.
Yeah. So, and also again, these are in not the same order as well, but. Let's see if we can find any good ones from the matches we had.
I'll tell you what, though, Jade, she has a killer body. I'll give you that much. Holy moly, is she hot?
That's a scary lady.
What was that?
That's a scary lady. She'll slap the shit out of you.
Naomi scares me. Is she married to Jimmy or is she married to Jay?
He's married Big Jim.
Big Jim. Okay.
Yeah.
See, look, dude. Even our facts are mislabeled on the wrong nights. That's all right. Hey, you know what? This is a work in progress. And Jacob Wolfman, we do appreciate the work that you put in and Connor put in on the prediction show, and of course all the facts that we are doing our best with now because it's gotten away from us a little bit.
We're a growing construction company.
All right. Yeah, we are. Let's all keep that in mind. We are a growing construction company. That's an inside. That's an inside joke, Andrew.
Okay.
When I was interviewing one time, when I said the phrase we're building a company, we're building a new company. And this person said, what does construction have to do with it?
What is this?
What does construction have anything to do with it?
So, yeah.
The WrestleMania weather report. Well, Jim Cantor, why do I know that name? Is he an NFL broadcaster?
I don't know. But let's use some of these facts. Naomi's WrestleMania record is only 2-5. Maybe she
0-5?
0-5?
2-5. Sorry if you guys did not hear me correctly. 2-5.
She's been in 7 WrestleManias.
This is her 8th. I would guess. Yeah.
Solid math, JD. Proud of you there.
Okay, that weather report thing was dumb.
And although she did win at WrestleMania 38. Thank you, Wolfman, for those.
Yes, please stop bringing me food. I will puke. I mean, I get the joke. There's a storm blowing in, but yeah, that was a waste of 30 seconds of my day.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Yeah.
Not even well executed.
No, it wasn't. That was cheap. That's really a surprising WrestleMania or WWE did something. So
that was through multiple layers of production that was agreed upon. We're gonna go for that. Like, that was dumb. I gotta say, this is one of the most badass stages they've had in a long time.
I also want to
say what?
He was saying badass stages. Yeah, the badass stages.
Yeah, I'm glad they don't have a 2-mile long runway like they have in the past.
Yeah, I know. Like with Sting. I mean, dude, come on. I mean, when you have the NWO, you should have known, having the old heads in there, you needed a short ramp. You knew that they were going to mosey themselves down the ramp.
I still can't believe they had Sting lose that. That pissed me off.
Oh, yeah, catastrophic.
Yeah, angry.
I think Jade Cargill's going to. I'm going to stick with my pick. I think Jade Cargill is going to win this for sure, and I do want to say that I think Jade Cargill was a huge loss for AEW. AEW losing Jade Cargill, I think, was a huge loss. But coming to WWE was probably the best thing Jade ever did for her career.
Oh yeah,
agreed.
100%.
If she actually learned stuff, I mean, she needed a lot of work.
I'll tell you what, she looks a heck of a lot better than she did in AEW.
She looks good. I'll give her that.
She's also, also wrestling a higher caliber of opponents.
Yeah, but in AEW, all they could give her were squash matches. She wasn't good at really taking bumps, and she was real stiff with delivering her bumps. But she's gotten a lot better since joining the WWE with her entire craft.
Hey, speaking of AEW, what was that thing that they was showing last night on WWE? On somebody's going to make a debut on 4/25/25?
It's, in my opinion, it's Malachi Black.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I heard. Yeah, he's back with WWE too. Another huge, unbelievably not just loss for AEW, but talk about a complete waste the time that they had him. The only good thing they did there was Julia Hart, and her evolution was the only thing that came out of the House of Black in the AEW.
And I was wondering why Zelina was on last night. Zelina Vega, she hadn't been on for a while, and she actually won. So I was thinking, why all of a sudden did they have her come back? I'm like, oh, okay. Because then I read it's going to be Aleister Black coming next week, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Aleister Black.
And they're married. So I'm like, that's why they had her win. Okay.
I would have loved to have seen Julia Hart jump with Malachi Black.
Yeah.
Brody King, too. I would have loved to have just seen the whole House of Black go.
Yeah, because Buddy is a beast, too.
Yeah, he is.
But, I mean, yeah, Jade Cargill was a huge loss for AEW, but damn, just being able to slot Megan Bayne right in there.
Yeah, AEW, I mean, that's what thing to think. That's what AEW, you can say what you like. Are they as good a company? There are many points you could argue no, and in some ways you could argue yes. But the thing is that AEW does give a chance for a lot of indie guys. There's another company. It gives another wrestlers a chance to showcase their craft. And I think WWE will pick up a lot of people from AEW as they get AEW contracts and then leave. I think WWE will pick up a lot of those people.
You think Rusev is coming back?
Debuts. Yeah, I think it's Rusev.
Next week, you think it's going to be?
No, tomorrow night against Randy Orton.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Hey, tune in tomorrow night. Everybody who's tuning in now, tune in tomorrow night. Into the Barricade makes its return in its new format as a Raw watch along. So
that'd be Monday night.
Oh, I'm sorry, Monday night. Yep, I'm sorry. Tomorrow night is night 2 of WrestleMania.
If Rusev
I'm not
goes
used
back
to
tomorrow night, well, whoever, if somebody new is going to come back tomorrow night against Orton, it's going to be a squash match. It's going to be 3 minutes, 5 minutes tops.
Yeah. I've heard a bunch of people say it's Kevin Owens, and it's like, I think you guys aren't paying attention to the real world here.
Well, Kevin was at the Hall of Fame last night.
Well, yeah.
Well, I
You
mean,
don't have to take a ball at the Hall of Fame.
yeah, but if he's not even going to be at WrestleMania, why bother wasting time? Why not be home with your family? You always talk about if he's hurt and everything else.
Oh, good to see Green Shirt Guy out there in his usual seat.
I still can't believe they didn't get Sting to induct Lex Luger. I don't care whose fault it was. Whoever it is should be fired.
Yep.
Should be kicked right in the nuts.
Yeah, absolutely. They should just be fired. I don't care who it is.
I don't care if it was Tony Khan. I don't care if it was Triple H. I don't care if it was freaking.
If it was Triple H or Tony Khan, then we deserve their resignation.
Yeah. And you'd get Patty tattooed on their foreheads.
And if you also noticed that Billy Gunn wasn't there last night for all the rest of DX was there,
which is weird because Billy's appeared multiple times under contract with AEW. Still appeared on WWE stuff.
Yep. When he got inducted to Hall of Fame, he was in AEW and he still went to the Hall of Fame.
Well, how is Jake the Snake signed to AEW but in the WWE video game? Like, that's something I don't understand.
AEW's contracts aren't quite as strict as WWE's.
Apparently.
I mean,
think about it. Tony Khan, I think that's part of the allure of the AEW, though. Tony Khan seems to give these guys freedom in their contracts to take other deals, take other appearances. I think that does work in their favor. Well, except, again, that might not be in him. That could have still been the WWE.
I somehow doubt it. I don't think, and a thing like the Hall of Fame, that Triple H would have done that to Sting, especially since everybody's saying that he really screwed Sting at WrestleMania.
WWE didn't let Tony Khan and AEW get their clips and stuff for his showcase. The WWE said no to AEW wanting that footage and stuff, his WWE footage. They wouldn't let him have the WWE footage.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, they had to use all of it.
Yeah, that's why I don't think it's all Tony Khan or AEW. I think there's definitely a chance it could be WWE because the only footage we got was independent stuff.
Just smashing Naomi out of midair was fantastic. That was great.
Yeah, it was. Jade's so powerful.
Oh yeah, she's an animal. She as much as I always like everybody wants to make a comparison with Rhea Ripley, Jade Cargill's this generation's China. I love the pump kick too.
Oh, sorry, Jacob had to go, but he actually did leave a comment. He said it's Ray Phoenix versus El Americano.
Yeah, because they announced earlier in the pregame that Ray got hurt somehow. He's not able to make it.
Yeah, he hurt his. I think he hurt his ankle.
Nice fall away slam. She's having a little trouble with her top.
That'll happen. Keeps falling out of it.
Especially, I mean, some of the WrestleMania gear.
Yeah. Nobody will ever have more issues with her wardrobe than Ronda Rousey had with her bottoms. That girl could not do a single move on her bottoms. Yeah, that girl could never do a single move without adjusting her bottoms. Every move she would jump up and fix her pants.
She landed on her rear end. There's a lot of padding there.
You know, she does a lot of that in she did a lot of that in MMA too. Actually, if you look at her, go back and watch her.
Does she?
Yeah, adjusting her tights. It's not obviously not to the degree she did in WWE. You know, you get knocked out that way. But yeah, like
it's about with your hands anyway.
Yeah. But she anytime she had distance or whatever, she'd make like little adjustments or whatever. I think I just get tights at work personally.
Yeah, right. I think I'd just get tights with it, but what do I know? I'm not going to tell her this to you.
When I see people roll up with their butts in the other person's face, whether we guys or girls, reminds me of a story I heard about Mae Young. Used to take a can of tuna fish and rub it inside of her crotch when she had to do that to somebody.
Bubba Ray. When they were doing the power bombs off the top rope, he put tuna fish in her tights, and then Bully'd have to sell it like there was nothing there. He said the one time when he power bombed her off the stage, he does the trance stare. He's like, it wasn't a trance stare; it was me just thinking, this bitch really did this. And she would always tell him too, if they pulled their punches and slammed her like an old lady, she'd kick him in the dick backstage.
Yeah. Yep. He always says she's the baddest bitch on the planet.
Yep. She is the baddest bitch in the locker room.
Yep.
And Bubba Ray did a great job still, even though she wanted the full bump. He still did a great job. Like,
absolutely.
So she didn't take the full bump. Wow.
Oh, that was nasty on her arm. Oh.
Yes, it was. She might have hurt herself a little bit on that one.
Yep. This is it. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Last year I was 0-3 at this time. My predictions. Now I'm 3-0. Wow.
Me too. Or I'm 2-1 actually. 2-1. I got the first one. I got the first one wrong. I did not think Jey Uso was going to beat Gunther.
You didn't think so?
No way, dude. I'm sorry. Listen,
that was the most obvious one. I said you'd better bet the farm on that one. Holy
moly! I thought it was so obvious.
After I said that, I was like, I totally recognize the WrestleMania moment, though. Like, I can see the WrestleMania moment, no question. But I didn't see. I was like, no, I don't think they're going to take it away from Gunther.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't think Cody was going to lose the first time either. So, like, that's always in the back of my head. Like, it was so obvious Cody was going to win. And he did.
That Jey win. I mean, like I said, you should have bet the farm on that one. The other thing you bet the farm on is Roman Reigns will not win.
No.
It'll either be Punk or Rollins. Roman Reigns will not win.
Oh, no please let it be Rollins.
The only way Rollins will win is if there's a interference.
I don't care how he wins.
I'm calling it now. Brock Lesnar interference.
Ooh.
Interesting. Brock Lesnar interference.
But I thought this whole thing, the favor that Paul owes Seth now, because he's Seth's boy.
Yep.
Yeah, but what is the
Okay, I'm 3-0.
I'm 2-1 or 1-2.
I'm 2-1. Connor, what was your 2-1 too? What's Jacob at?
I mean, I was expecting Joe to win, but I didn't think it'd be that quick.
Yeah, these matches all seem to be going by relatively quick. Which leads me to believe this triple threat's going to be a fucking hour long.
Yeah, the last two
the entrance is going to be a half hour.
I think the first one was decent size, but you're right. The other two have been pretty quick.
I mean, we're 90 minutes, and we're going on to match 4. I mean, I get this 7 matches, so they ain't going to be that long. But I mean, still, if you think about it, 7
No, because
matches.
there's 10 minutes, dude. There's 10 minutes of hype in between matches.
Yeah.
And then 10 minutes is what? An hour? Plus, if you think about it, 30 minutes each. That's like, you could still get 4.5 hours.
I mean, we're
Yeah.
an hour and 20 minutes, and we're 3 matches in.
Yep.
And I was told that 5 hours scheduled tonight.
I mean,
It's 5 hours scheduled tonight. Wow.
Each night is supposed to be a 5-hour show.
No way. It's never going to go 5 hours.
No.
I mean, to be fair, I'll sit and watch Wrestlemania as long as it's on, but I will be completely honest. The sooner it finishes, the sooner I get to sleep. So,
Let's just be real. You ain't going to the gym after that.
If they go to if they go 5 hours, I'm recruiting Andrew to work for me tomorrow night on tomorrow's watch along.
Andrew won't be on for 5 hours tomorrow night.
I can say this. Wrestlemania finishes at 5. That gives me an hour before the gym opens at 6. I'm good. I will quite happily turn to that gym at 6 a.m. after 19 hours of break, off on drinks of energy
You know, even if the
in the world, I'll just like gym time.
The WWE never has to use the big gold belt ever again, and it will still make them millions and millions of dollars a year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. One of the greatest title designs of all time.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
Okay, so we have 4 more matches tonight then.
7 matches?
Yeah,
Do
7
we
matches.
have both triple threats tonight?
Well, they got the United States match up next, it looks like. LA Knight against, the crazy
Fatu.
Samoan. Fatu.
Yeah.
Jacob Fatu.
God, I want Jacob to win this so bad.
Oh, yeah, he's going to win it. He's going to win it.
I
Dude.
predict Jacob to win it.
Yeah, me too.
LA Knight was red hot, white hot 2 years ago, 2 summers ago.
Yeah, he's cooled off, dude. He's not.
Yeah, big time cooled off. It's and it's not any fault of his. I think just is just the industry, the way everything fell for him.
I also think that they put the belt on LA Knight and took it off Shinzei because I don't think people would have bought a Shinzei versus Jacob Fatu match.
No.
No.
I don't see the allure with Shinsuke.
I was going to say, I think they took it off the Shinsuke because he just doesn't work with the WWE.
I like the kind of dark turn that he was kind of getting, like a little evolution to his character finally, but it's not, doesn't really make any sense.
They just,
what's the
they're
evolution?
not him like they should. And they presented him in New Japan like that. Man, he is just a killer. Plain and simple.
See, I'm a fan of Shinsuke. My problem with him is I just think he tries too hard to get over a storyline.
Good point.
Like, do you really need to attack the same person 10 weeks in a row just to get a fucking match?
All right, I'm taking a bowl break. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I haven't even taken my first smoke yet.
Well, then go do it.
Look, I got Andrew here with me. You're good.
Oh, I'll still be here. I'm gonna just keep the camera turned off. In Facebook reasons, we all know how it is.
Do the copyright infringement.
Like we're talking about Shinsuke. I like. I don't know if you guys listen to Jim Cornette on his podcast or not. I do all the time. He calls him Shaky Nakamura.
Yeah, Shaky Nakamura. Cornette kills me.
Cornette's great. He is fantastic.
Twinkle toes at the playground kids as I'm wearing my friggin' Young Bucks t-shirt. I love it. He's such a hater, and it's just, I get it.
He is a vocabulary master. I give him that much.
Oh yeah, he absolutely.
I mean, whether you like him or not, whether you like his wrestling knowledge or his politics or whatever, is irrelevant. If you want to study somebody who can give a speech or who can talk, he's one to study. He's
Absolutely.
very, very good at what he does.
Cornette's the kind of guy who could tell you to also eloquently you look forward to the trip.
Yes.
The only thing I have to say about Cornette is
You're live on Mayhem Media.
went to 6, then went to
With my
7, like what?
No, what?
10. Why do you have to be 7?
Why do you have to be what?
You know what I mean? Like, why do you have to have like 7 ratings? Why can't you either pick 5-star ratings or 10-star ratings? Because 7-star ratings or 6-star ratings do not make sense.
Oh, Wanda Meltzer. Listen. Don't get me going on Dave Meltzer. How does I love Will Ospreay? How does Will Ospreay have 41 5-star matches and Kurt Angle has none? 52, excuse me, and Kurt Angle has none.
Hold on. Did you watch Dynamite?
The first 3 quarters of it. Why?
Did you watch Austin first 6 quarters?
Yes.
Dude.
Yes.
Hey.
I even said before that match started, boy, it's gonna bang. Oh, I like Jacob's smash. The werewolf. Solo. Good fella.
Yeah, if Solo doesn't interfere in this match, it almost guaranteed there's going to be interference in the final match because they're not going to do it twice in a night.
Yeah, they're not running a full clean card at WrestleMania.
So if there's no run in here, there will be one in the final match.
What if Solo rolls out Jacob? I guess then technically Jacob still wins, but he doesn't take the title.
No, I don't think they'll do that at Mania. Not for this match. Well, I don't know because Solo and Fatu have been going at it last several months. Yeah, this is true.
Just a thought. Just a thought.
So we pretty much guaranteed like
is Jacob Fatu.
The Survivor Series War Games was pretty much like the end of the Bloodline story, right?
Basically, yeah. Well, the Bloodline versus the Bloodline.
Yes. That particular Bloodline, yes.
Where is I don't think there is a Bloodline that exists right now.
No.
No.
That does not mean it won't come back after tonight.
That's true.
I don't know how long he's hurt for.
Who's hurt?
Who?
Tongaloa, Tama Tonga's partner.
Oh, okay.
That's where he's been.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, let's face it, that's not.
And also the big fat English guy. What's his name? What's his name? The guy that
The
got
what?
hurt. The big fat English guy. What's his name? They got hurt at Braun.
Yeah.
Bronson.
Bronson Reed. There we go.
Yeah.
But he's not even. I mean, I guess he teamed with him, but is he technically? Were they part of the Bloodline 2.0, or were they just hired guns?
Well, this is
until Bronson Reed blew his leg out on the first night in the group.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to bug out for a while. I'm going to go watch this on the big screen.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for joining us. Absolutely.
All right, guys.
Go check out Popcorn and Whiskey.
All right, we'll see you later, man.
All right, man. All right. Oh, we had one person tune in.
Right there.
We had one person join us. That's pretty cool. If anybody else wants to join us, use the link in the comments. You can join us for a little bit.
Who's driving LA Night? Well, nobody. No,
Yeah,
even better.
a dude in a headset who was ordered not to look at the camera.
Producer.
You're there?
Well, I mean, like CM Punk drove the car for John Cena, like it's usually somebody on the up and coming in the background.
I wouldn't let Punk drive me anywhere.
He could drive me home from the bus. I know he's sober.
If I like wins Who's challenging him now?
CM Punk,
Look,
if
they're
you're
high on the noise level in there.
CM Punk, if you're watching live, we'd love to have you on an episode.
But obviously,
Hey, I would still have
But
him on an
obviously-
episode.
He'd be on an
What would
episode of
you do?
Mayhem.
I still have respect for him as a performer. I just don't really. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
I just don't get it.
No, I don't. I just don't get it. I'm sorry. I don't get it.
Oh, they're not gonna have LA Knight lose in his hometown.
Oh yeah, they will.
That's true.
He's not winning the title. He's just defending the title. Keep that in mind, Jesse. If he was not the champion and Fatu is the champion, I might be on your side. I might be like, you're right. Knight could win this if he's in his hometown. But him being the champion, I don't think so.
Who's this goober?
Master Sergeant somebody.
Oh, I apologize, sir.
Thank you for your
Thank you.
service.
But
Hey, you know what? I mean, in all honesty, I think he understands. If he's watching it, if he's tuning into this in the rewatch, I think he can understand that they've certainly shown some goobers already tonight. Okay?
That dude deserved more camera time than anybody else.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the one guy who deserved more camera time.
I bet he could have drank his beer faster than and we ain't gonna neither.
Just out of curiosity, and I could be wrong about this. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Is LA Knight wearing different boots than he normally does? Don't he normally wear up a little closer to the knee pads?
I think you're right. They're definitely a different color than usual, but yeah, I think they are a different style.
I thought I don't remember him only being ankle boots. I thought they were at least knee pad high, like came up to the knee pads.
You might be right.
Where's Connor? Where's Connor when we need him?
He's on his smoke break.
Well, you know what? He doesn't. He's the head of HR. I'm the president. I'm the one that decides these things. No, of course not. Connor's allowed to take a quick smoke break as well. He probably doesn't want to smoke on camera. I'd smoke on camera, but we don't smoke in my house, so that's why I have to step away. Jesse, on the other hand, he's actually going to make a joke, Jesse, about you drinking your moonshine out of your jar, but I don't think that's what you're in fact drinking, is it?
It is an unnamed lemon wine carbonated beverage.
Okay.
It with Sprite.
Okay. You're going high class. You're high class tonight, Jesse.
Yeah, right. Pepsi.
I'm surprised you don't have that in a wine glass in the good china.
Yellow. I should have it in a wine glass. You're right.
You know what? Until you told me that more specifically,
Exactly.
until you told me that more specifically, my guess was going to be mellow yellow.
Let me go get my Harry Potter robe. We'll really class this place up. Oh goodness.
I'll get my old school Batman glasses from McDonald's drive-thru. That's what I bust out when it's time for the good china.
Oh man, you got the Batman glasses?
No, actually I don't, but my cousin does, if I'm not mistaken.
Them things are great.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I do got the the old style Coca-Cola glasses that came with the NFL teams. I have a couple of the NFL teams that came in those old shaped Coca-Cola glasses.
Teams too, like the Browns.
I have a couple of different teams. I'm pretty sure the Browns is one of them, but I got a couple of
Browns is one of them. Yeah.
well, no one wants the Browns glass. Probably a warehouse of them sitting somewhere.
Oh, did I shut my headphones off?
I don't know, but your sound just got better. So whatever you did, leave it alone.
I can hear them. All right. Well, let me turn my phone up then.
Yeah, no doubt. Whatever you just did just made your sound a whole lot better.
All right.
You were just coming through like loud, like you were like the microphone was like right at your mouth. Clearly it's not, but that's how it sounded.
Yeah, because of the headphones.
So yeah.
All right. Then we'll just do it like this.
Yeah, you sound actually, I think so. Connor, what are your thoughts on that? His sound. He sounds better without it?
Yeah, Jesse's sound is a lot better, and my paycheck comes in 2 days' time. So in 2 days' time, I will be receiving a microphone.
Good. And
Well,
I
guess
will
what?
I will send you a link. You can get a great one
I'm gonna go.
for
I'm
$30
gonna
if
smoke
you
break.
want one. Depending on which one you
Just here to
want.
join
I'm
me
about to upgrade. See, dude, if you don't want to spend a lot of money, dude, give me a couple more months. I'm going to be upgrading mine. I can send you my old one. It's a really great one. The only problem is it's a desktop. So if you want like a one with an arm and shit, then yeah, you got to get your own.
I mean, that's definitely something to look into. Because I can pick one up for about $20 at some point on Tuesday.
Where you want to do it right there.
Probably, well, it'll probably be after the Into the Barricade returns. But at least we'll have next week.
Yeah, a lot of people told me they don't like the brand that I like. And the only reason that my sound isn't better is because I have a desktop microphone, not an arm one that sits right in front of my face. That is the next thing I'm getting.
Yeah.
But I am a fan of the blue snowballs, so there's a good chance that's likely what I'm going to get, just a better one of those on an arm and stuff. That
I mean,
a little better.
At the end of the day, as long as it improves your sound, it doesn't matter what the brand is, and it doesn't matter if people like the brand or they don't. As long as
we're making improvements here on Mayhem Media, so our quality is only going to get better. We're all in it for the long haul.
Oh, dude, I can't.
One thing at a time.
They make shoes that they make.
Connor, you've been with Mayhem over a year now, right?
Yeah, a little over a year.
$110.
$110.
And then Jesse James, who is not currently there, but we got hi to his friend who's walking out the door. And then Jesse, joined like a month or two later, right? Like May or June or something, I think.
Yeah. So Jesse's coming up to a year, and I've survived just around 13 months.
And this August is the end of my 5th year podcasting, and September begins my 6th year of podcasting.
Nice.
And next January is the end of our 3rd year and the beginning of our 4th. Next January. That's January at the end of 2025 or beginning 2026. I don't know why I just said the end of 2025. Clearly, January is the beginning of the year. This match is looking pretty good. We should focus on the match instead of talking so much nonsense. I don't know what people want. We're not really getting a whole lot of feedback yet. We do appreciate Andrew tuning in with us. Go check him out on Whiskey and Popcorn on Facebook. I believe he's also on YouTube. I forgot to ask him when he was in here. But he's definitely on Facebook.
I'm going to just say this. Today, in the UK, at the minute, is the 20th of April. Which also means it's my favorite day of the year. 420.
Yep, I got a couple hours for that, but I celebrate that every day. Nice overhead German suplex there, LA Knight.
That was clean.
The LA Knight's putting on a good showing here against Jacob Fatu. Oh.
Brother, how can you just sit there and watch a man his size sprint to you with his ass in your face? I mean, credit to him for paying homage to Rikishi, like most of the Samoans do at this point.
Dang, Jacob Fatu has got some agility, bro. I mean, he does. I just watched him do a swanton bomb.
Bro, he's 300 pounds, runs around like he's 160, 170, jumps off the top rope doing triple moonsaults and double jumping moonsaults and sentons and shit like that, like he's 200 pounds.
Yeah, man. I mean, I can't believe he just did that. And he did it good. The Swanton, it was good. Furthermore,
The man, considering he's close to 300, the man can fucking move. Like, he's pretty much on par with, like, Keith Lee and his athleticism.
yeah, Keith Lee is actually. I think he's got him. He's got a little less size than Keith Lee, so I think he's got a little bit more agility than Keith Lee does. But you're right. Keith Lee is a very, very large and freakishly agile for that kind of size.
Yeah,
Welcome
not
back to
right.
Last Outlaw, Jesse James.
Lee's standing at what, 350?
Oh,
But-
he's not still there. He had to be bouncing out.
290. Strowman's at 355.
Strowman's insane.
How he can sprint like that, I will never understand.
That was it. So did he.
I mean, Ron Breaker's 260.
I figured he
That
could
guy-
get a leg up there, but he didn't. He got his hand up.
These guys are putting on a good match.
Ooh,
Ooh. Listen, I'm a Tony Schiavone fan. I'm a Tony Schiavone fan when it comes to announcing. But Michael Cole is probably I would probably put him as my second favorite, dude.
Michael Cole without Vince McMahon in his ear is the best commentator ever.
I agree.
He is really
It's not like Tony Schiavone at all.
he is really good. Yeah, he is really good. I mean, I like Tony Schiavone. I'm a Tony Schiavone fan. You know, I mean, I'm a WCW. I've always
You're a
been
WCW guy, yeah.
yeah, and I grew
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
Way to go, Fatu, baby.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
he's been doing some stuff, dude. He did some stuff in this match, man.
Yeah, he always does. Like Jacob Fatu is like prime Keith Lee. That dude should not be able to move like that.
That's exact Connor. That's exactly what Connor said. Connor's like, dude, he moves like Keith Lee. And I'm like, yeah, he does. I was like, I think he moves a little better than Keith Lee because he's not quite as big as Keith Lee. So I think he might have him in agility. But yeah, he got that big man kind of agility there. Yeah. And there we go.
Yeah, Keith Lee wasn't doing double springboard moonsaults though.
So what am I doing? So what am I at? 3-1 now?
I'm at
there's
two
a
and
That's
ten.
really what I've gotten wrong. So I'm at 3-1. I'm at
I
3-1.
did say my official pick was Jacob Fatu, but I thought he'd win by DQ.
I thought you did pick Jacob Fatu. I was about to say
I did, but I thought he was going to win by DQ.
You're a
So I mean, technically, I still got the right winner.
So yeah, you're at 2-2. Connor, you're at what are you at 3-1? Or
I just saw LA Knight's balls.
to be all up in his grill.
That just brought you to 2-2. What?
I'm at 3-1.
Are you?
Yeah, the only one I got wrong was the New Day versus Raiders.
What about Wolfman? Where's he at? Do you know where he's at?
Not without replaying the prediction show, and to be honest, if I try doing that, I'm gonna have to lip read what I said because I probably won't even hear the audio.
We'll have to check that out. I was gonna mark them down and stuff when the show was going on, but we couldn't put the show on the way we wanted to. So
It happens.
yeah, dude. I was telling Jesse, that's what I was saying. I was like, you know what? It wouldn't be something new that Mayhem Media attempted if it didn't end in flames and total catastrophe.
That's right. But much like the Phoenix, we rise from the ashes.
Oh yeah. I mean, it always gets better, but yeah, the first when we try something new, whether it's personnel or technological, there's usually some kind of problem.
Yeah, There's what we call in the business hiccups.
Yeah.
Oh, that dude hitting a power slam on a fucking hay bale. That was great.
I'm going to take a guess and
So I want to ask
say finishes in 2 hours.
I want to ask you guys something. Are we getting to a point, like, is it going to be, and are we going old school? Is it eventually going to be Triple H versus The Rock for control of the WWE?
Triple H will never be cleared to wrestle again.
Oh, what happened? Did something else happen that I'm not aware of?
Yeah, he had a massive heart attack 2 years ago and had double bypass surgery and a couple stents put in his heart.
That's right. I totally forgot about that. Well, I mean, all right, but they don't have to wrestle each other. They can still put the storyline.
I was just going to say, with that being said, there's no reason they couldn't have a surrogate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Rock builds his little crew. Triple H builds his little crew.
I mean, shit,
That'd be
think about
dope.
it. The Battle of the
John
Billionaires
Cena.
fucking have
Take on the guy.
Oh, John Cena's with The Rock. Or is he?
There it is. Yeah, there you go.
Was me all along, Austin.
You know what? I'm going to say it. People aren't going to like it. People aren't going to like it. Leave a comment, but I'm sorry. I'm John Cena, CM Punk. Don't get it. I don't get it. Who cares about what does John Cena offer? I can do those 5 moves. Connor, I
would pay money to see that, JD.
Connor, I will F you anytime.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
There's a South Park episode about this.
There is.
There is. Oh, man.
I'm not going to say the episode title, but it might rhyme with triple slice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a funny episode. I enjoy that episode.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, you know what? You know what's great about that episode is they go hard.
There's a Mayhem-tainment episode.
Jesse and Timmy go hard. All right.
Fuck yeah, they do.
And if you don't think Connor and I would go just as hard, that's what I'm saying, dude. I will throw Connor into a car.
Oh, listen, I'm tired of hearing about you and Connor with the FUs and how hard you guys are gonna go. This is like those gag reels on WWE. I don't even think that's PG.
Oh man.
God. I don't know what to do with you two.
They got to do a whole mask special here.
Oh, yeah. The history of blues on eBay. I know I slaughtered that. I apologized. Sorry, I just won't try to do that again.
Netflix, sort your shit out. You are lagging to no end.
That was another huge loss, losing Penta and Ray Phoenix.
Yeah.
I don't care. Huge loss.
Speaking of Penta, he touched on this during the Celtic Warrior workouts with Sheamus. He tore his bicep 3 years ago, never had surgery, and he still wrestles and works out with a bicep.
I find it strange that El Grande Americano and Chad Gable have the strange same tattoo, but they're different people.
Me and my brother have the same tattoo on our forearm.
My point exactly, but you're different people.
Yeah.
Really weird. Oh, Chad's in the Battle Royale. Next thing you know, a guy in a black tracksuit with an American-made mask inconveniently and coincidentally comes out to eliminate the man that's replaced him in the match. Well, replaced Ray.
Listen, I'm not. There's a conspiracy. That's all I'm going to say. See, look, he's talking to Cat. Who's that guy? Who's that guy that's back there in the El Grande Americano mask while Chad Gable's talking? Can't be Chad Gable. He's already on the screen. Somebody's not telling the truth.
It's Kurt Angle after he's had a holiday in Ibiza.
Half a Kurt Angle.
Well, this one's not got a broken neck. So you never know. Could be Jason
He's got
Jordan.
a broken freaking hand. Not as near as cool.
Could be Jason Jordan. Everyone forgot about him, including Kurt Angle.
Burn. Well, we all know Kurt was out looking for milk.
Yeah. Got kicked by a cow.
I've just had a really interesting thought. Now
I
go
should
with
say got kicked.
I doubt that.
Yeah.
right. Go with
Right.
me on this. Just a theory. Jey Uso has aligned himself with The Rock.
I've been saying that for a while. That's what I wanted to see.
Because think about it. In The Rock's promo, he said he was 20 steps ahead. Jey Uso enters the Royal Rumble at number 20. Need I say
Interesting little fact.
Jey Uso's also been talking about what's best for business and his soul a lot lately.
exactly?
Let's see. Can we look at any of these matches? So it's it's Rey Fenix against El Grande Americano, not Rey Mysterio.
Phoenix takes this one.
All right, I don't have any stats for Rey Fenix because he was not supposed to be in here. So
This is Rey Phoenix's WrestleMania debut.
Time.
Is this El Grande Americano's WrestleMania debut? Is that what they just said?
I believe it is, yes.
Yes, and just in case Chad Gable gets involved with this match for any reason,
I don't see why.
his WrestleMania record is 1-1 at WrestleMania. So I just want to, just in case he
And it will remain 1-1 after tonight.
Yes, because clearly he's not on the card. But just in case he gets involved at all, I just wanted to, throw that little fact out there for him.
I actually had read that he is down with El Generico in Mexico, helping out with the orphans.
Okay, let's do some other Wolfman stats here. Shout out to the Wolfman for some of these stats while we watch the entrances. The New Day, does this did they win the Raw Championship, right?
Yes.
So that makes them now 3-time Raw Tag Team Champions, and they're also 5-time WWE SmackDown Tag Team Champions. How about that?
Well then. They're the Ric Flair of Tag Team Champions.
And apparently the War Raiders are also 2-time Tag Team Champions.
Well, good for the War Raiders.
I don't know who else we're getting here tonight. Really, is there really only 2 women's matches? 3. There's 3 women's matches?
The 2 women's championship matches. What's the third one?
Oh, and then I have the
we have
women's tag
Valkyria?
The women's tag titles is on the line.
Oh.
Although
I don't even know who the
Raquel.
women's tag team champions are. Liv and Raquel?
Yeah, but it was supposed to be against Valkyria and Bailey, but Bailey's out.
Bailey got hurt.
So I don't know if they're even if they scrap.
Give us Chelsea Green, damn it.
The women's match, the tag team match. Yeah, I guess that's it. Oh, the singles match. Yeah, the singles match. Cargill and Naomi. So there are 4 matches.
Oh yeah, Jade and Naomi.
So we need one more women's. So we're gonna get one of the women's championships tonight. At least one of the world championships tonight, and then I don't know which is supposed to be on for tonight, which is supposed to be on tomorrow.
Okay.
Chelsea Green. Matt Cardona.
Yeah, Matt Cardona.
I love that Matt Cardona refers to himself as one half of the women's United States champion.
That's fucking amazing.
Or when she was a tag team champion, he was one half of the WWE women's tag team champions. Like, give me a freaking break. Well, I bet Penta. Oh no, I guess Penta's wrestling Brown Breaker for the title. I bet Penta's pissed. Phoenix been here for 3 weeks. He's on WrestleMania.
Yeah, and I don't have any good facts for Rey Fenix except that he is a former AEW tag team champion, a former AEW 6-man tag team champion,
He's a former, I want to say he's a Lucha Underground champion and a Impact champion.
And him and Penta are also former AAA tag team champions.
And they're brothers.
And together they are called the Lucha Brothers.
No.
Indeed.
And this
The Kingo.
and this information on Ray Phoenix and Penta brought to you by Into the Barricade and Mayhem Media.
I will.
Dana White is in the house.
Thank you, because I need a shower. Might want to ask Jake.
Did you say Vanna White is in the house?
Dana
Oh,
White.
Dana
Yeah.
White.
Thank you.
I thought you said Vanna White. I was like, I knew she was friggin' cool.
No. Dana White.
Not so cool. Is that Rampage Jackson behind him? No,
I did not see.
it was not.
I think Dana White's pretty cool. I'd like to meet him.
I want to
Dana
ask him
White-
what possessed him to think slap fighting was a great idea.
Dana White, if you're
you're watching
this episode right now of Mayhem Tainment, we'd love to have you on an episode.
If you're somehow watching Mayhem Tainment instead of Wrestlemania
Yeah.
live from the front row,
Yeah.
feel free to call in. Join us live.
Well, maybe he'll watch the after show, or maybe he'll watch the rewatch. For all we know, Dana White is a closeted Mayhem Tainment fan.
It's not even closeted. I saw him in a Mayhem shirt one day.
Oh, that would be.
These are unconfirmed reports, of course.
Yeah, that would be superb. Now we just got to get that picture on Twitter.
I was not able to get photographic evidence. Somehow my camera malfunctioned.
So you heard it here first. Dana White is a huge Mayhem Tainment fan,
Yes.
according to the Last Outlaw, Jesse James, and
Favorite show.
unconfirmed reports.
If I'm lying, Dana, come on here and tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
Exactly.
Dear God.
Every time I see your name on Facebook and or hear Jesse James, I always think of that song Cher made.
I don't know. I think of Tony at AEW, the dude that sat down in front of us. Jesse James? Yes. Tony fucking McClain.
Yeah, Tony. That was awesome.
I've been Facebook friends with that dude for like 10 years. We met one time, like a decade and a half ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And a kick out of 2. Fantastic move by.
These guys, these guys are going to put on a show.
Yeah, this is going to be a spectacle. I don't know too much about this El Grande Americano kid, but he seems like he can work.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of shocked that he has this kind of lucha libre, like his style. Even the way he does the moves is very un-Americano.
Very.
It's very much, for like the Mexican style lucha libre. The way he moves is actually, it's very.
It's strange that Minnesota is also a very, very big lucha libre hotbed, which is also Chad Gable's hometown. Not that Chad Gable is a lucha libre guy or anything, but lucha libre is huge here.
FOB.
Shout out to Rudo's promotion.
You got a trader over there too? Yeah. He was trying to.
Oh, who could that be? Gracias! I can't wait till Chad Gable comes out on the ramp. It's
All right,
Fuego del Sol.
let's talk about that for a second. Is that you don't think that is Chad Gable actually in the mask right now?
That's clearly not Chad Gable.
Are we playing a game? Or are we talking? Are we working or are we shooting? What's happening? Tell me.
Listen, I'm not some jabroni Mark who's going to work into a shoot, brother.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Of course, it's fucking Chad Gable in the mask.
I'm just saying that I don't think Chad Gable is actually going to see. We're actually going to see him on the ramp. Is what I'm. That's all I'm saying. I don't think we're actually.
I think we might on his way out after Phoenix takes his mask. Hell of an arm drag, sir.
And then he just ate a foot to the mouth.
Yeah, it'll happen. Num nums.
I know. You tell him.
He's so creative with his body. I want to know whose idea it was to be like, we should put the old Colts punter on commentary because that dude deserves a raise.
Yeah.
That rules.
Tell me about that. Yeah, tell me that's not the weirdest what the WTF moment ever.
Yeah.
How did
I remember the first time I saw that he was going to do commentary. I was like, why would Pat McAfee do commentary?
I didn't even recognize. I'm a huge football fan, Jesse. You know that I'm a huge.
I know you
fan.
are.
That's why I'm bringing. We're going to be doing a lot of football content this year on Mayhem Media as well. But I did not even know. Like I heard this Pat McAfee. It wasn't until I saw the clip of him being in the NFL that I actually remember who he was.
Well, you got to remember, he played for the Colts with Peyton Manning. They didn't do a whole lot of punting when they had Peyton Manning.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Holy shit!
God, that was fucking sweet.
A reverse 450.
Yeah. I don't know what that was. A 450 centon inverted?
Yeah. Excellent, Jesse.
A back inward 450 centon. That's what I'm calling it. They're calling it a 540. No. You're wrong.
It's a 450.
Like Pat, whatever it was, there's nothing slowing him down.
That's pretty good.
That means the big American, if you didn't know, El Grande Americano.
Yeah, you gotta take his mask.
Oh, here we go.
What I think.
You know who I think it is in the mask? Otis.
I think it's Braun Breaker.
Right? Omos.
You guys are ridiculous. That's obviously true.
No, you know who
Right.
it really is?
Yeah, I agree.
Swerve Strickland is secretly working for both companies. He is
Imagine.
Americano Grande or Grande
Whose
Americano.
house? El Grande Americano's house.
Who knows?
Oh, genius. Nobody ever saw it coming.
It could be Ryback.
It could be Ryback.
No,
That's
it's
true.
not Ryback. It's definitely not Ryback. You know how I know that? Ray Phoenix hasn't been injured yet. That's how I know it's not Ryback. I think that's the one person we can make out.
Clearly Ryback. It can't be Ryback. Ray Phoenix hasn't been injured yet.
Yeah.
Well, that also rules out Nia Jax.
That's a good point. That also rules out Nia Jax. Yeah.
But it could be though, because Rey Mysterio got injured last night.
You know what? Let's just keep doing that. You know what? You know who else it couldn't be based on the fact that Ray Phoenix isn't injured? Bill Goldberg.
Based on that kick to the face, though, it could be Bill Goldberg.
Oh my God!
Look, he broke his foot, kicking him in the face. If that ain't Bill Goldberg, I don't know what is.
Look, I just figured it out, Jesse. It's Kurt Angle.
That's right, bro.
For sure.
That's who.
Look, ankle lock. Oh my God, you called it. It is Kurt Angle.
Yeah, it's Kurt Angle, dude.
Oh my
Yeah,
God, I
Kurt
can't
Angle.
believe we didn't see it earlier.
Yeah.
Well, you know who else does the ankle lock?
Brock Lesnar.
Jack fucking Swagger.
And Ken Shamrock.
And he was Americano.
Maybe Ken Shamrock came out of retirement.
People.
Oh, it could be Ken Shamrock. I didn't even think about that.
People.
Tito Ortiz. Oh, definitely Tito Ortiz if he got caught in a roll up.
Based on that headbutt, it could be Chris Benoit.
Not too good.
No, it can't be him.
After that headbutt, it might be. It's Daniel Bryan.
Wow.
I can't believe we didn't see it.
I can't believe
There it is.
actually lost that. Like I get.
Look, he's doing the flying goat and everything. It's Daniel Bryan, dude.
But I really thought Ray Phoenix wasn't going to lose his first.
Yeah, I didn't think. Well, somebody had to lose their WrestleMania debut.
Yeah, true. Not everybody can win their WrestleMania debut. That would be a little predictable, I guess.
I mean, I would because I'm the one and only, so it goes without saying.
Connor, I can't wait for the day I'm watching this and doing a watch along to, Connor versus, Ray Phoenix.
I don't think Make-A-Wish broadcasts live events. Connor versus Ray Phoenix would be entertaining, to say the least. I saw Connor do the most impressive thing I ever saw. I thought he died. You can hear me on commentary, gasp.
Bro, I was watching that back the other day, actually, right? I was watching that back. And as I did the flip, I watched your head move about 26 fucking feet in the air like, shit, he's dead.
Oh, yeah. When you rolled forward, I thought it was just like your body's natural reaction to your neck breaking. I thought that was you just like unfolding the other way again. Just like, what happened?
You saw me land directly on my head, but I just
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck all happened.
Just RVD'd it.
And the
Eating
shocking thing is,
DDTs like Athena.
I did spike myself straight on my head.
I know. I watched it.
Like nothing happened.
I also want to say that
Kingo in a WWE ring at WrestleMania. Things I never thought I'd see.
I also want to say that our recent guest Andrew Paletto, he left right before this match. He could be Americano.
Oh my God, he could be El Grande Americano.
Oh, I'm sorry, I keep saying it backwards. El Grande Americano.
Wait, Jacob.
That's true.
It could.
We don't know where he
Jacob.
was broadcasting from. He could have been right outside of Gorilla.
I don't understand why you'd want to be named after a big coffee.
There is
Because nobody'd ever guess.
Watch the. No, that's a little much. When did we start getting commercials for Snickers? All right, listen, when they start showing Snickers, that's when I don't need to. I mean, come on.
Especially with The Miz.
There.
Who also could be El Grande Americano. I didn't see him out there either.
Yeah, all right. So I'm going to take a loss on that one. I honestly, I kind of figured Ray Phoenix would win. I would not have chose Grande Americano. So
I'm going to call it a win.
Or
I'm
going to be what am I 3-2 now?
Yes, I'm gonna be 2.
Connor, what are you saying?
3-2.
What do we have left for matches tonight?
I think there's only 2 matches, right? I don't know, dude. My card that all of the information that we had set up for this is either wrong or they made a lot of last minute changes in the last 4 days, 3 to 4 days.
Which is a definite possibility.
I'm saying done by 3:30. So in other words, boss, that's your 10:30.
All right. I saw the Eiffel Tower in the background, and I was like, when the hell did they build that in LA?
What's going on here?
A massive announcement.
It's a clash. Oh my God, Becky.
Oh, yeah, that they merged with AAA. That's probably what
You
they
have
go
got to be me. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yep.
Holy wow. That is actually huge. Dude. Wow. Wow.
Now,
Wow.
Good.
I'm going to go ahead and say what nobody wants to say. You can talk all the trash about AEW you want. WWE would have never thought of working with another company until AEW came along. Now they're working hand in hand with TNA and buying out other companies.
Oh man, they're AEW is so about to get swallowed up, aren't they?
No.
I mean, credit.
No, you don't think so? I think they just lost. I think that they've lost 2 of the promotions that they used to work with in less than a year.
In a worldwide scenario, New Japan's more popular than TNA and AAA put together.
I mean, credit.
Yeah, but that's what. Yeah, but they just got their. Yeah, but they just went from working to 3 different companies to only working with one. They better start networking.
Okay, that's like I went from working with Jack's Crab Shack and Dick's Burgers to I work solely with McDonald's.
Shawn
Not
Michaels.
that I'm calling, we all know WWE's McDonald's here.
Shawn Michaels, really.
The sexy boy.
I work for Nike, and
That.
I myself.
You might.
What is he here for?
Well, he caught his breath real quick from that last match with El Grande Americano.
Yeah, changed pretty quick.
He had it on under his outfit.
Yeah. Oh my.
Why does it look like Sean's got a black eye?
It's a blue eye. One blue this way and one blue the other way.
Pretty blue-eyed.
Probably because of all the women he keeps putting in.
It's from Triple H's nose poking him in the eye when he went for that kiss.
HBK is going to be, in 10 years, the Sam Elliott of the WWE world.
I hope so. Sam Elliott fucking rules.
Absolutely. Oh, they sold out attendance at Allegiant Stadium, 61,467.
That's a lie, because if you go on StubHub right now, there's still tickets for sale. Look, I see empty seats.
That surprises me though, because they had more attendance at XL than XLI.
I don't know what to tell you. It's not bedtime. So
I don't know, man. That looks pretty good full. I'm not going to lie.
Just talking shit over here.
Next Saturday. Who choose next?
Well, they're plugging stuff too. Why don't we do the same?
Might as well, brother.
Yeah, so check out our storefronts, bonfire.com/store/Mayhem Media Shop. Pick out yourself up some apparel. We have lots of new stuff that is going to be up on the storefront here very soon, and we have some new stuff up likely since the last time you looked. Check it out. And of course, the website, which we need to update and add some more of our content to, but much of our content is already on the website. You can check that out, mayhemmediaproductions.com. Tomorrow night, or not tomorrow night, but Monday night, Into the Barricade makes its return with Mayhem Media. Oh, Jesse, I wanted to ask you quick, and we could probably just talk about this on the air. Are we making Into the Barricade? Is it going to be a weekly Raw watch along?
That's the plan.
Okay, so yeah, it is. There you go, Connor. Connor's about to be busy double time, and we're going to see.
What do you want?
We're gonna see if he's gonna be able to keep up, or if he's gonna have to miss at least one or two Into the Barricades a month in order to be able to see the prediction shows through. Also,
if I got to replace him, I will.
You're a poopy.
I'm just kidding, Connor.
Who are you seriously going to get that can replace me?
Well, I hear Dana White is a big fan.
I heard the same thing. I want you to know, Connor, if Dana White wants to replace you, you're getting replaced on Into the Barricade with Dana White.
At this point, Dana White could replace me on the show that I created.
Honestly, yeah. If Dana White wanted, yeah. If Dana White wants to be the host of Mayhem Tainment, guess what?
Right? He can have it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think Tiffy takes this one, fellas.
Tiffy?
He will.
Yeah.
Who's she going against?
Charlotto.
Oh man. This is one of those things. Honestly, I think Charlotte. I think they could award it to Charlotte, but I would rather see Tiffy win it. But oh man, I don't know. My pick might have to be Charlotte just because it's Charlotte and she's a Flair, and the WWE really likes the Flair name.
The question is the following: if she loses this title shot, what part of her is going to receive plastic surgery first?
What's her popularity like? It doesn't really.
No.
He didn't know he could get a cookie.
I don't know if he did. I didn't hear you.
I'm gonna mute you, Jesse James, for a minute, just so that we don't have to hear about you and your wife's cookies. All right, can I unmute you now?
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. All right.
I just maxed out pretty hard.
That happens.
All right, so we know Jesse James.
I'm surprised Charlotte's even able to move that plastic ass face.
We know Jesse James won the argument for the cookies. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Did you guys put it to a vote?
Yes.
I just muted you. I muted you quick. I'm like, no, dude, I'm going to mute you. We don't want to hear the argument about the cookies. But clearly you won them, so that's the most important thing.
Without even hearing the argument. That's right, because I sat down with cookies.
Oh man, when did Charlotte become 85?
Every time she wins a title, she gets more plastic surgery.
No, it's every time.
No, that's not plastic surgery. That's clearly
every divorce.
Is it the divorce? Are the divorces? Do her husbands get a portion of her soul when the divorce goes through?
Well, I mean,
he sells it.
It's a possibility.
I mean, if she's the one that wronged him, I mean, and we're not saying that, but she was. Then maybe. I mean, that could be part of it. Hey, if you wrong me, I get a portion of your soul. Because honestly, that's what it looks like. It looks like her life force.
Alimony will take its toll on you, I hear.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Charlotte looks like her life force is being sucked out of her.
She looks like she just got done going 3 rounds with Shang Tsung.
Have you ever seen Arnold Schwarzenegger's wife?
Maria Shriver?
That's kind of what Charlotte's reminding me of.
Maria Shriver looks like a retired secretariat.
And I'm saying,
Charlotte.
I'm saying Charlotte.
I just found out that Mickie James and AJ Lee are 2 different women.
Really?
You just found
not
that
the
out?
same person at all?
Yeah, didn't know that.
That's funny.
Here's another one I bet you didn't know. Mickie James did porn.
That's not surprising.
No, I didn't know that.
It's true. It's damn true.
But real life, I thought this whole time that Punk, every time he said AJ Lee, I always pictured Mickie James.
Today years old, found out Mickie James and AJ Lee ain't the same person.
I finally I wasn't sure before, but this helped me figure it out. I didn't realize that Tiffy is supposed to be the plastic Barbie doll.
So Tiffy's gimmick before she was in WWE was the murder Barbie. She's all different now, so I got to watch her on the Indies.
Gotcha. That makes more sense now.
But I'm going to make a personal statement that no matter what happens in WWE, there is going to be
not going to share.
That is more famous than Xavier Woods versus Paige.
I do want to point. This is my prediction. Listen, if they want the next champion, then they're gonna have Tiffy win over Charlotte, right? Charlotte's gonna put Tiffy over. If they are still hung up on Charlotte, she wins this title.
No, Charlotte's done.
You'd like to think that.
Especially considering they had her come back and win the fucking Royal Rumble.
That's what I'm saying. Again, I'm saying.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying it.
The real question we want to be asking is this. How many more, if Charlotte Flair loses, how many divorces will she go through before she gets another title shot?
At least one.
Maybe she's getting the divorces to get the title shots. Has anybody tried to examine that evidence?
Reverse psychology. I like it.
They're saying Charlotte's trying to get as many belts as Daddy had.
Well, yeah, we all know that. She's catching him in divorces, too.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, she is. She's making excellent time on the divorces, and she's not
She
making
makes better time on the divorces than she was on the titles.
Yeah, she's making better time on the divorces than the titles, but she's also making not a bad run at the titles.
And she's still on her first liver, I think.
Although she keeps aging this way. I mean,
maybe that's the problem.
Although apparently, maybe it's flares. How old is Charlotte? Does anybody know how old Charlotte actually is?
Like my age, 38 or so.
You know what? Maybe it's just that the flares, once they get near 40, just age exponentially. I mean, come on, Ric Flair may be 78, but he clearly looks like a 145-year-old man.
That's like Arn Anderson looked like he was going to his retirement on the way to daycare. How did that dude look 74 when he was 11?
There's not many 7-year-olds that have the horseshoe pattern baldness.
Yeah, exactly.
It helps you look like an old man in preschool when you got the horseshoe pattern already.
And the friggin' serial killer glasses. Like the glasses didn't help anything.
And the man has been wearing the same glasses for 40 years, and
Charlotte's too old for them undies.
Every time he has his glasses on when he delivers a promo, he has to prevent his glasses from falling off his nose. You'd think the man would have gotten a pair of glasses that fit on his face.
You would think. What they don't tell you is optometry is tough in Minnesota.
Look at those stats. There you go. Look at those stats for you. Do we count?
So she's a 16-time champion.
Do we count the NXT titles? Are they world title reigns? Do we count them?
Yeah. If we can count fucking NWA Mid-South world title reigns for Ric Flair, we can count the NXT Women's Championship.
Fair enough. Except I only count actually, I'd have to look at my notes to see exactly which ones.
I think Ric Flair's actual count is like 25, though.
It is 20. I believe it's 25, but those are legitimate title reigns that I have found. I did not include some of the like you said, like NWA Mid-South, Memphis, Southern, like
the Southern Texas Western Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, if AEW can put 4 titles on Mercedes Moné at the same time, we can include whatever fucking titles we want for Charlotte Flair.
I'm just saying this.
Yeah, and Mercedes Moné put a good match on with any of them belts. Although Wednesday she did put on a pretty good match.
What is Tony Khan's obsession with recruiting hot WWE talent and then giving them a bunch of belts?
As much as I hate to say it, Tony Khan just really wants to be Eric Bischoff. It worked for Hogan, brother.
I'm just putting this out there, too. I think Charlotte needs a little bit more clothes on.
I think she needs clothes that fit. Charlotte doesn't have the butt that she seems to think she does.
Whereas Tiffany
she's
still a shape.
She's also had 3 divorces. We don't need to see her snatch. She doesn't need the little tiny.
Speak for yourself.
Come on, Jesse James. You know damn well you're getting something there. Something that you at the very least.
Quiet, her dancing right next to me.
I'm really hoping that the American version of the use of the word snatch means this.
Look at the plastic.
I don't know what it is in Canada.
Holding
or England. Shit, not Canada. I'm tired.
Okay. How do I put this? Is it the same as saying kebab?
I don't think so. She's not from Minneapolis. She's from Prior Lake. Stop it.
Both of them.
I think Tiffany Stratton might win this. This might be a passing of the torch moment right here.
It's some Bach.
Or a grabbing
now
of the torch.
hailing from Fat Jack's Cabaret.
I don't think Charlotte is going to pass this torch willingly. I think Tiffany's going to have to rip it from her grasp. But I think
Tiffany chokes her out for a shoot, brother. Huh? Yeah, right.
WrestleMania 39.
So what we got this match, and then is this the main event?
No, it's this match and then the triple threat.
Roman, Seth, and Punk.
Isn't it McIntyre and
You want to
No,
know
they
what
can't put both titles in night one.
I love about the triple threat?
Connor, what were you saying the other matches?
Punk, Rollins, Reigns.
They're gonna do
Yeah,
both.
but-
They're gonna do both championships.
You can main event night 4 of a buy one get one free extravaganza.
Is that for the belt too?
No, none of them are champion.
Oh, okay.
But that is three grown
It's for the
men
custody of Paul Heyman.
Man, if I'm Gunther, I'm pissed off. How are you gonna be the world champion and not get the main event?
Because that's night 2.
How you gonna be in the main event and tap out to Jey Uso, man?
Good point. Guess you could. That would have certainly. I think people might have turned that off if that was the main event moment. You might be right.
I mean, I don't know. I get it. Uso's over as fuck, dude. Like, over. But man, are you really going out on a limb to say Jey Uso is the best wrestler in your company?
Charlotte is looking. Is it just me? Charlotte is looking.
What you do, sorry?
Rough. No, I think she's looking rough.
She's looking rusty.
Wow.
Yeah, like rough.
This is like the second to last match. The next match is the triple threat.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely not. She doesn't look like she's flowing good.
Okay, Betsy? Something scary you?
Gives the impression that she's taken father's special medication.
Tiffany's like, no, not my knee. Get off me. Eat barricade.
I'm gonna let you guys discuss this one here for a minute or so.
I think it's time to move on from Charlotte. It's time. She ain't what she was. Which it happens. Some reason I got a feeling we're gonna get Becky Lynch tonight, though.
The man.
We'll see what happens. I like the pink and blue color combo, though. I think Charlotte's outfit is dope. Shuck it. Whatever the hell Booker T says. Shuck it, duck it, quack, quack.
Looks like it's still doing the kip up. Barely. But
Yeah, but so could the Big Show. Like, I don't think the kip up is as athletic as people think it is. Connor, you can do a kip up, can't you?
To be fair, I can.
That's it. Without using your hands.
Well, yeah.
Legit, without using my hands.
I've seen it. Off the top rope, even.
Brother,
I'm not even kidding. What?
You basically do an elevated backflip off the top rope. I'm pretty sure I can do a kip up.
I don't know.
But we'll have to put that to the test the next time you get me a match in the States.
Hey, listen. Let me started. Oh, come on, Tiffy.
Just please make sure I'm ready to come out before you start announcing me.
Well, listen, maybe be on your guard this time. Let's not wait until your music hits to piss. I hate the handspring elbow spot. I think that's so dumb. You missed her hand.
Do you want to touch it?
Oh, shit.
Pick it up, put it down.
Why was Tiffy just down? She's the one that delivered that short power bomb and then didn't get the 3. Why the heck was she just laying there?
She's got to recover her stamina. Haven't you played WWE 2K25? Jesus, man.
Get with the program.
You're over here playing No Mercy. Get with the picture.
How many fucking times is Charlotte going to do that flip over the rope?
As many times as Rick did.
And she's anticipating not to have as long as a career based on how many times in a match she's doing it.
Yeah, that's true.
What's next? Fucking Charlotte Flair cuts the promo while trying to wrestle.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. The difference
There's no excuse for that.
The difference is Ric Flair used to use it as a way to sell how hard he was thrown into it.
Yeah, I was going to say, she's using it as an evasion. Ric Flair was using it like, holy fuck, I got whipped so hard into this corner.
Yeah. Definitely a difference in that regard, too.
That's true. I didn't think of that.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh, I got an insider wrestling question for you, Connor, that I've never been able to find the answer to.
Go on.
Why are wrestlers trained to grab the left hand for Irish whips and not the right hand? Is it because most people are right-handed?
I'm going to break down a little bit of the fourth wall for you. So, in training, we always get taught to work to the left. So, why do you think? It's because if we grab the left, we're technically grabbing their right. If they're using their left, they're technically grabbing our right, which is why if you ever look in a standard lockup, a collar and elbow tie up, it's left foot forward, right foot back.
But why? That's what I'm at. Like, I know this. Why is it? It's just what they teach you?
Yeah, it's literally just what they teach us. Like,
okay.
It's a question that I've always wondered, like, why not use the right hand? Because most people are right hand dominant.
And that's why I assume they always went for the left hand, was just in case you, like, you know, pulled something out that you're not damaging their dominant hand.
Honestly, it makes...
Oh, we're breaking down here, folks.
The weakest finishing move in all of wrestling.
Are we talking the natural selection?
Correct. And that is definitely the weakest move, and that is considering Naomi's rear view.
Oh, let's not pretend like Bailey wasn't using a belly-to-belly suplex for 10 years. The Rose Plant is kind of cool, though. And as much as I hate the guy, the pulverizer is the shit. Logan Paul's backflip DDT thing rules.
I have got to say,
I think Logan Paul is pretty fucking great.
Yeah, that's why everybody hates him, because he shouldn't be as good as he is.
But if we're talking about like finishing moves that lack impact, you've got Cena's, which is basically a fireman's carry.
Yeah. Or a fist drop.
Yeah, signature then finisher.
Which I never realized. Like, I can't believe me, of all the perverts on the planet, never put together that Five Knuckle Shuffle was jerking off.
I mean, to be fair, I've had some few experiences where the five knuckle shuffle means something else.
Oh, I was gonna say we all got a couple experiences with the Five Knuckle Shuffle, Connor. Come on, we were teenagers once. No, those are slobber knockers, Connor. That's a different thing. Knuckle busters.
Something completely different.
Was that when you were in county?
Ooh.
Florida was great. That's how you had that dude at the airport. Your bag, my liege.
Is it just me, or is some of this? Is anybody else having trouble with seeing some of this match?
What do you mean?
I mean, that whole thing with the turnbuckle just a moment ago. That seemed
Yeah, it was all fucking
uneasy. They didn't. None of that was flowed easily.
Yeah, it seems like they're either out of place or the cameraman is.
Yeah, I don't understand. It's like Charlotte's uncomfortable.
Well, I mean, I'd be uncomfortable if I was Charlotte too.
Well, you know,
she doesn't want to lose, and she's got
it. She's an example of what happens when women take testosterone. No, of course that's not true. Or, well, I have no evidence to support whether or not it's true. Is it plastic surgery then? Maybe that's what it is, Jesse James. Is it plastic surgery? Too much plastic surgery?
I don't know if it's plastic. It might even be rubber cement at this point. Their face is looking rough, man.
I don't like this. This referee is also, I'm not really pleased with this referee.
Get her, Tiffy. Oh, I thought she was going to power slam.
I don't know what she's doing in the ring, except like, you know, we've had this conversation on Mayhem Media a lot. The referee's role,
yeah.
Right? You know, visible but invisible. You know, there but not really there, right? I completely forgot there was a referee in this match until she counted the 3 count,
which isn't a bad thing.
I mean, yeah, I think it is, because she's not I literally forgot she was there. Like, she wasn't.
At the same time, the ref can play just as big a part in the story. I mean, think of all the times Earl Hebner was in with Triple H and Stone Cold and shit, making that story.
Yeah, I'm saying this girl here is not.
I got Earl's autograph.
Also, she's not very good. Yeah, she scoops her arm when she's counting. When she's not going to count the 3. I don't like that. It's a telegraph.
Oh, that was a kick straight to the mush.
Who started teaching referees to scoop your arm like that?
The same people who told referees to stop counting it like a shoot. Like Mike Chioda said, if you don't kick out, you lose. I'm not stopping the count.
Oh, yeah. See, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Watch out, Charlotte. The ring post there. She said, fuck you to somebody at the side. I heard it. She said the F Wade.
Well, that's going to be a $5,000 fine.
That's all right. She's got it in her pocket. She's got $5,000 in her knee brace.
Yeah.
That's 1% of what her plastic surgery bill is. She'll be fine.
And she's probably got $45,000 in her knee.
In her booby. And zip them.
Oh.
Tucked in the bra.
If she brings us into the figure 8 and then Tiffany Stratton reverses it, would that be a figure 16?
Yeah. I don't think you can reverse the figure eight. I think the only way to you have to get the figure eight
would it go back to a figure
four to get it to reverse. Yeah.
If you was to reverse the figure four, all you'd do is.
So then if Charlotte reversed it back, would it be a figure two or would it go back to a figure eight? These are the things that keep me up at night.
I'm missing the other 4 sets of legs.
A question for philosophers, Jesse James. Oh, how was that on your knee, Charlotte Flair? I bet that was good because that was a nice, solid shot.
That's what they call the thing.
Yeah. It makes your legs look like an eight.
Jesse, I think you just need to do your own
she
segment.
ate the knees.
I think she just messed her knee up. Did you see her yell something to Tiffy right after that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She
brought him up too high.
See, my issue with Charlotte is she knows she's got the issue with her knee. Why doesn't she spend the money to get her knee replaced completely rather than pouring it into her face?
Hey, man, rubber cement's not cheap.
Like, think about it. When Charlotte Flair dies, everyone is going to make a lot of money off her face because her face will turn into a candle company with the amount of plastic.
Wow. I mean, I don't have the greatest face, but at least it's my real one.
Legit. I
My
don't
original
have
face.
legs in the world, but at least they're real.
What was that? Natural selection? What was that move supposed to be, Jesse James?
I don't know. I'm 10 seconds behind you. She's still on the rope. Yeah, that was supposed to be a natural selection, and it was halfway to a bulldog, halfway to a face crusher, and nowhere near a natural selection.
What is supposed to be the natural selection?
Selection.
That was awful.
What move is supposed to be the natural selection?
I've seen better matches on Ring of Honor.
Jesse.
What?
What was that? What is the natural selection? What is that move supposed to be? What was it supposed to be?
I think it was supposed to be a natural selection.
And what is that?
Not gonna lie, this is pretty dumb.
Kind of like a flipping RKO. She grabs you by the, like comes from the back, grabs you by the head, and flips you over towards your front.
Like an inverted buff blockbuster.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
They're rolling cutter on your knees.
I don't know why. All of a sudden, I can barely hear you guys. And my phone's turned all the way up.
Maybe I'm not. I mean, I'm speaking. I'm right here in the microphone.
Probably because I turned my headphones off again.
He's in a hurry now.
Yeah.
That was also. I can't believe the crowd bought that.
All the stupid mistakes.
The crowd goes all. They got to be adding sound. There's no way the crowd bought that.
Nice.
Fucking snooze fest on this man.
Yeah, this has not been a very good match.
No, dude. This match is getting this match is going to be the lowest score of the night. Oh wow! Thank goodness they just finished it. Sorry, I didn't mean to give it away, Jesse.
You did, but if Tiffany hits this, I know it's over, and I'm happy. 1, 2, 3. Thank God.
With a moonsault. Is that her finisher?
That was rough.
Yes.
Triple jumping.
Not quite Nia Jax in the War Games rough, but.
Yeah, that was.
Let me see if I can fix this.
Yeah, man, Charlotte Flair. That was not a really good. I think that was Charlotte Flair, not Tiffy. Tiffy looked to be pretty good. It looked to be Charlotte's uncomfortableness or whatever the heck it was.
Now we're talking.
Charlotte Flair, I think you might need to just take some time off. And
Tiffy, chip some teeth there.
That was just the worst natural selection, if that's what it's supposed to be. She missed that by a mile.
Yeah.
She's uncomfortable in the ring. I'm surprised somebody didn't get hurt on that one, to be quite honest.
Tiffany was way too far away. Like watching the replay, Tiffany should have been about 5 feet closer to the corner. And in all reality, like Charlotte's only top rope move she's ever done any good is her moonsault, and she doesn't even do that good because she always lands on her fucking feet.
Yep. So unless they're literally starting on their knees, no chance.
Even if there's 10 people standing there to catch her, she lands on her feet. Yeah, Tiffany did chip a tooth. She might be missing teeth.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did, Jesse. Right up front, she chipped a tooth.
Yep.
She's going to be feeling that one tomorrow. She's going to be real unhappy about that.
She had a lump on her forehead.
That's what I'm saying, man. She got beat. Tiffy got beat up in this match.
I'll tell you this, though. Just makes her one notch up on the bad bitch scale.
I think that's going to a really bad match that she clearly took shots on that she likely shouldn't have. A chipped tooth, a noticeable bump to the head. See,
yeah.
That's when you know it's bad. Listen, if we see it here at home, that's when you know how bad it is. Because the likely in person is very much more noticeable.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, smoke break for me while we're on. Rewinds here. Recaps.
Yeah, I'm about to take one myself, too. It is intermission time. Anybody tuning in is likely also taking a pee break, drink break, and all that shit. So, you know what? I'm going to join Jesse. Connor might take a toke from his pipe here, so we don't likely even just dead air. But you know, there's also no reason to fill air if anybody who's watching this is currently going to pee.
I mean, I'm definitely going to have a smoke break. So while I smoke, the camera is.
Connor's scared to smoke on camera.
No.
Oh, Connor, what match is next?
6 years. So.
Hold on, I'm going to mute Jesse again. Jesse, if you can hear me, I'm going to mute you. If Jesse comes back, unmute him, Connor. All right?
All right.
We got you muted, Jesse. We got you muted for a minute.
I see that. I'll mute myself. I'm going to go out and smoke.
Yeah, that's cool, dude. Connor, what match is next? The triple threat.
Yeah, Punk, Rollins, Reigns.
Hold on, I'm trying to find our visual, which we haven't been using many of these either.
I mean,
honestly, dude, after the prediction show went the way it did, dude, it was all I knew it was going to be all we could. I was like, let's just get this done, and tomorrow's a new day. No, I'm not talking about the wrestlers.
I mean, I was just going to turn my camera off for smoking because I didn't want us to get bollocksed on Facebook. But it's so cool.
This is the next match.
It is the final match of tonight.
Which is not, that's not terrible then. It's going on 10 o'clock. So, yeah, this will likely be probably close. This might be close to an hour. So,
I mean, to be fair, yeah, we're going to finish at 11/4. Which, to be honest, is a lot better than fucking 5.
Typhoon.
Oh. At 21 years old next month, my body feels at least fucking 50. Even though I went for
all right, they just brought Punk on, so it's time to I'm going to step away. I'm going to take my break.
Fine.
It is a good match that they're honoring, though. The Stone Cold Bret Hart brutal match.
Oh yeah, 100%. Right, that is easily a match of the career of both Bret and Stone Cold. Like, if you was to put all of the matches that Bret and Stone Cold have had together, that one has got to be a number one contender for the amount of match
They
career
inducted
candidate.
Triple H got his induction too.
Yes, and the motherfucker went an hour and 8 minutes on his Hall of Fame speech. Like, fucking Paul Heyman
I'm
only
definitely gonna
went.
have to go back and give it a watch. I'm gonna have to go back and give the WrestleMania a watch. Look, Linda McMahon was there. No Vince though.
No, Vince wasn't there. Vince is not allowed to appear legally on any cameras associated with WWE
Wow, that's crazy.
because of all the shit that's gone on with him during the Attitude Era. And funnily enough, that's why Brock Lesnar hasn't made a return yet, because he was getting investigated for being involved in it.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch the Hall of Fame. Yeah, the natural disasters. That was a good selection.
Yeah. Typhoon looks like he's lost a lot of weight though recently.
And Triple H gets his music, of course.
Triple H, he does whatever the fuck he wants.
It is his company now.
And of course, he's got the best Hall of Fame ring out of everyone.
I do like their announcer. They do have a really great announcer, man. When she gets real deep on that, man, she really does give a great introduction.
This is true, but no one can ever beat Lillian Garcia.
She's good. She certainly has her place, but I can't remember the name of the woman they got now, but
Alicia Taylor.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And she's also the ring announcer for Monday Night Raw.
Giving some too sweet.
Aerial coverage of WrestleMania is provided by Goodyear. The best seats in the house since 1925. Happy hunting to the Goodyear blend. Speaking of the Goodyear blend, got an opportunity.
All right. I don't think Jesse James is back quite yet either.
Well, I think he's just walked in. No.
So, all right. I'm going to also step away while they do some promoting and stuff like that.
We're all good. I'm just going to sit here and smoke.
Oh, they're doing the triple threat tomorrow to kick it off. Oh, I hope AJ Styles wins.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And I would love for Penta to be able to win too, but I don't think he's gonna. I think Braun Breaker's gonna retain the championship. And I really hope Cody Rhodes wins. I'm not really a John Cena fan either. All right, dude, I'm gonna be back. You carry the show for just a second.
Okay. While we're waiting for the main event to kick off, do not forget to subscribe to Mayhem Media on Facebook, Rumble, and YouTube. Don't forget to check out the website www.mayhemmediaproductions.com. My Into the Barcade broadcast partner, Jesse James, has returned. But while we wait for him to get comfy, don't forget to check out the storefront at bonfire.com/store/Mayhem Media Shop. Jesse, you're back. I'm going to shut the fuck up. Now it's your time to talk. The floor is yours, sir.
Let's take it away. Main event time. WrestleMania. Night 1. Day 1 of a day 4. Buy 2, get 1 free pay-per-view extravaganza. Take the graphic down. Thank you.
Styles doesn't have a match
Tomorrow.
No,
Yeah, he does.
no, he doesn't.
Yeah, they just showed it.
Did they?
Yeah, he's taking on Logan Paul.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, he's taking on Logan Paul.
Imagine having a WrestleMania and good lord, I thought he wasn't going to wrestle. I was like, what the?
And we have now just hit the
Is it
3 hour
obvious enough
mark.
that Heyman's going to turn with Rollins? Have they made this obvious enough that Heyman's going to turn with Rollins?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
That's
Jesus.
what I've said from the beginning. That's the favor.
Yeah.
But what I would love to point out is the fact that this is 3 grown men, happily married, fighting for another man.
Who's also happily married.
I wouldn't say happily, but
Who is also married.
why do I want Roman to walk out with his wife, Seth to walk out with Becky, and CM Punk to walk out with AJ?
Not going to happen.
No.
Yeah, like they made that so obvious.
I would love if Andrew is right, and this ends with Brock Lesnar coming and taking Paul Heyman.
Or Curtis Axel. Imagine if it's Curtis Axel.
No.
I mean, he is still in the 2015 Royal Rumble. Never did get eliminated.
Yeah, but if that's the case, then Rey Mysterio's still in the 2023. Was it 2022?
Cesaro.
Yo.
I just figured it out, and it just dawned on me. Paul Heyman is El Grande Americano.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know the 3 certain things of life?
Paul Heyman is El Grande Americano.
Oh man, that's great.
The 3 life.
This is death.
Was, and
Yeah, that's great.
always get hit in the back of a chair by Seth fucking Rollins.
Yeah.
All right, I will be right back by the time they're done with their entrances, guys.
Christ, you just got back.
Yep.
You're going to have to go talk to the supervisor about your break schedule, sir.
Yeah, all right. I'll tell you what. Leave it in his inbox, and I'll ignore it later.
I'll tell you what. How about you go fuck off, and we'll talk later. Why don't you go practice falling down? I'll be there in a little bit.
Hey, when I fall down, it's for real, Jesse James.
I bet.
There is no practicing.
Right? There ain't no practice runs. One cut. I don't know. What is he supposed to be at this point?
Burn it down.
Oh my god, he caught all of the LEDs on fire. Amazing. He's a wizard, Harry.
You see how they had to use a flamethrower after Darby did it?
Jesse, have you
What?
at least come to the realization that JD is in a wheelchair yet, or not?
Yes, I figured that out finally.
Finally figured that out. Good.
Yeah, that was a hell of a discovery. You know, I don't know if you recognize the symbolism here, but Seth Rollins has a flamethrower to burn it down. I don't know if you caught that. That's subtle art there.
Oh my.
I thought he was going to come out and light his name on fire, but we've seen that already. Uh-oh, they forgot to pay the power bill.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in white now. He's the Messiah.
See, I really wanted him to just come out in the Shield gear with the Shield theme. But to be fair, they did that last year.
No. Because then it doesn't show him.
Dean Ambrose could come back.
It's a revolutionary.
He is a visionary.
Visionary.
He is the revolutionary. Seth Rollins' mom came out and said he was lying. His middle name is not freaking.
For fuck's sake, Jesse.
Hey, listen, I'd lie too if my middle name was Hector. Sethwell Hector Rollins. Look at them boots, baby.
Makes him how much taller?
Not tall enough to slap box with God.
Yeah.
Oh my, he returns.
It's alright, don't panic. You can see me. Your glasses do actually work. Although to be fair, that night a couple of months ago, we couldn't really see much of anything.
And the things we were seeing weren't exactly there.
Yeah, like you playing fucking tricks on me with the television remote. Motherfucker.
Connor, it's called Rewind. I wasn't playing tricks on you. I was changing the channel. I was trying to hear things that you kept talking over.
Then there was me thinking I've been here before.
I know exactly what's about to happen.
Fire all over.
Time traveling.
Yeah.
You don't understand. I've done this before. You were that Led Zeppelin song all of a sudden. I'm a traveler of both time and space. All right, big dog.
OTC.
I am really surprised he's not getting booed the fuck out of for what he said about Trump.
Nah, he's too popular. They don't boo The Undertaker. The reason they boo Hulk Hogan has nothing to do with Trump. It's the other stuff.
Legit.
reality show.
Yeah, did you see his stuff on?
Like fucking
Yeah.
3 times in one episode.
Did you ever see the clip of Hulk Hogan on Logan Paul's show where he's talking about, I mean, if the fans can forgive Chris Benoit, I don't think I did anything that bad. Like, dude, really?
I want to say that I can't believe he said that, but honestly,
He's not wrong.
I'm not fucking surprised.
The clip of fucking Dominic.
I mean, all I did was drop the hard R a few times. Benoit killed his whole family, and I still love him.
Jesus.
Oh, that's sick how they have the whole bloodline up on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's just Roman 71 times.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was going to say, no, there's Alpha and Sika.
Yeah. With he's up there.
I saw Yokozuna.
Yep, Yokozuna.
Boy, imagine my surprise finding out Yokozuna wasn't actually Japanese.
Yeah.
God.
Probably the same as mine.
Or when I found out that Baron von Raschke wasn't Russian. He's actually from like 15 miles down the road from me.
Run a little fucking shop.
It was also probably similar. It was also probably similar when I found out Booker T and Stevie Ray weren't actually from Harlem, but were from Houston.
I thought you were going to say they weren't actually brothers. I was going to say, wait, what?
No, I think they are actually brothers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are. If they're not, it's news to me. Next, you're going to tell me Bubba and Devon aren't brothers.
Next, I'm going to tell you that the British accent is real.
Listen, we all know that Hornswoggle's Vince McMahon's son.
Look, if Ric Flair is Arn Anderson's cousin, then everything else we've talked about is true.
Well, yeah. I believe that Ric Flair banged Arn Anderson's cousins.
Yeah. He might have even accidentally banged Arn Anderson one night.
Heel Cena.
Same. Heel.
Yeah, that's my profile picture reaction. I'm still like, I'm not mad that Jey Uso won. I'm mad they had Gunther tap 5 seconds after that choke got locked in. Like, bro, I've held my breath longer taking a shit. They really made Gunther look like a bitch there.
That's what I'm saying. It was really surprising to me the way it went down, because he only has
What's in the ring. Is it Seth?
That's only his fourth. That's only his fourth loss, right? Gunther's, I think.
Something like that, yeah. Dude's only lost like 6 matches in WWE in the last 8 years.
Oh my God. Someone brought a sign. This is a long time ago because Roman is fighting the Undertaker in this picture. So the sign says Roman is a Holocaust denier.
I love the stupid signs like that.
Is this for a title match or anything, or just
no? Yeah, it's for the services of Paul Heyman. I don't even think it's for that, honestly. I think it's just because these 3 men hate each other. This is what we used to call a good old-fashioned blood feud. If this match was on WWF Warzone on the Nintendo 64, shout out to the worst wrestling game I've played in 35 years, it would be a grudge match.
Hey, Warzone was not terrible for the time it was out.
No, it wasn't, but it was not great.
Oh, it did not have a long shelf life.
No, it was not No Mercy, that's for sure.
Yeah. As soon as some of the other ones started coming out, it was pretty obsolete. But
yeah,
hell, even when WCW Nitro came out, because that's not exactly the best wrestling game.
No, Nitro sucked too, but once we got World Tour and Revenge, it was on. I am also a huge fan of WCW Backstage Assault.
I think that might be the one wrestling game I actually never played.
It is critically panned because it's like the entire game takes place in the back and there's no real deep combat. You're just beating the fuck out of each other with weapons.
Yeah.
But I was 11 years old when that game came out. None of that makes this game bad. Like, you're telling me I can stand here with Hulk Hogan and rake your back and stab you with a cattle prod 81 times in a match? Deal.
There you go. That's another topic for us, Jesse. Mark that down on your list. Best wrestling games or best and worst wrestling games.
Oh, God. Because then I get to argue one of my favorite wrestling games is also one of the worst reviewed wrestling games of all time.
What's that?
Legends of Wrestling.
Oh, my.
It's not my fault. People sucked at it.
I'd throw an obscure title in there too, as well. Did you ever play the? I think I've never seen it. Apparently, maybe it is available for one of the consoles, but I never saw it for the console. I only ever saw it in a video arcade. WWF WrestleFest.
Oh yeah, I've never seen it on consoles other than like modded onto a console kind of thing. But yeah, WrestleFest fucking ruled.
Oh man, I love that game. If only it was a little bit like it was just tag team match or the Royal Rumble. If it had a little bit more, it would be.
Yep.
It would still stand up to this day.
Yeah, but didn't that game come out in like 92?
Yeah, something like that. 92 sounds about right.
Yeah, it's like that thing came out about the same time as NBA Jam, and it's like nobody seemed to mind that every team only had 2 players.
I'm a huge NBA Jam fan.
God, me too. I love NBA Jam. Boom shakalaka.
Me and my brother played. I can't remember the name of it. It was one of the more recent ones that were out, and they had a whole bunch of it wasn't just regular the NBA teams. They had a whole bunch of created teams, and
Yeah, it was probably the NBA Jam remake on Xbox 360. It could be like the Beastie Boys and shit.
Yep, exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
Me and my brother played it a lot, and we always went as the what were they called? They were called the Elephants. Because they were the Republicans. It was Bush.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, me and my son always played as Bill Clinton and Barack Obama.
Yeah, we did that too. Yeah, we played the donkeys too. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Clinton and Obama were 10 on dunks, 10 on threes, 10 on assists, and 10 on blocks. They're a bad motherfucking team.
Oh, wow. They actually got the band to come out and do CM Punk's song.
Again. This is the second time they've done it.
I will give CM Punk some credit for that, dude. Making a deal with the band, like having the rights directly from the band for you personally is revolutionary.
He can use it anywhere he goes.
Yeah, that's revolutionary, dude. No wrestler has ever been able to use the same music when they switch companies. Ric Flair.
Yeah, not only that, he used the same walkout music in UFC.
Ric Flair is the only one that had the same music no matter what company.
That's true. He did come out to old Spock Zarathustra there. What's this t-shirt? That's a badass suit dude's wearing.
Legit.
I like that he just took a fucking selfie with CM Punk in the middle of performing his entrance. Yeah. Like, that's gangster. I don't give a shit. I don't even like CM Punk, but that was sick. Hunter, do you know what time it is?
Half past the monkey day.
It's clobbering time.
It's throw up time. Every time I hear him say that, I don't know what it is, but it initiates my gag reflex.
All right, I got another one that'll initiate your gag reflex. Do you know what CM actually stands for in CM Punk?
Cunt muffin.
Good enough. That's officially Mayhem-tainment canon now. Cunt muffin punk. It's chick magnet.
Oh yes, of course it is.
Yeah. I like Charles Montgomery better myself.
I think
Or Chicago made. Dude in the back should stop singing.
I need to take some Maylocks.
Some Maylocks? Wow, we're jumping back to 1994 there. I didn't even know they still made Maylocks. Jesus.
Well, that's why we got to go back. That's how bad I need it. I need the strong stuff, the stuff that they don't
I need that good stuff. Grab me a Quaalude while you're back there.
I need the stuff that was made with lead.
Yeah, give me a couple of Quaaludes when you're back that far. Hell, grab a few for yourself.
The original 714.
I grabbed some Mike's Hard Lemonade, but they started giving me headaches.
Well, it's probably because you got your first period. Drinking Mike's Hard Lemonades, Jesus.
When I was younger, I was always, I didn't, the typical kid stuff. I wanted it to taste good and get me fucked up. Yeah.
I'm not trying to fall down. I'm trying to actually drink this.
But yeah, I don't do that stuff.
You only need to taste like 3/4 of the bottle.
Oh, yeah.
I don't drink anymore either. Well, I thought CM Punk was wearing like Bret Hart. I don't know what you call it, a leotard or a CM Punk. Not CM Punk. RVD singlet. There we go. Why were you thinking Brett Favre?
I don't know.
Oh,
Brett
Favre. What?
Someone just said Brett Favre.
Yeah, my buddy that's over. He's like, I don't know why. I just thought of Brett Favre for some reason. Like, why the hell are we talking about Brett Favre? It's WrestleMania.
Aaron Rodgers.
Fuck Aaron Rodgers.
He coming in Minnesota.
No, he's not. We already said no.
Yeah.
I wanted it. He's going to go to the Giants.
He's just going to end out his career.
He's going to go to the Giants.
Yeah.
Win a Super Bowl. You're going to go to Tampa. Pull a Brady. You're going to go to Jacksonville, win a Super Bowl, and then go sign with AEW.
Finish his career out the Jets.
No, we don't want him.
There we go.
Oh, look at angry Roman. Man, got some skis on him.
He's burning a hole right through Heyman.
I fucking love Pat. Look what you did, Paul. Look, you can tell who's never been here before.
Yeah.
Two of them just straight face. The Punk smiling like a little kid.
Now I go to bed.
Oh, it goes out to consult Paul Heyman.
I figure that, the storyline should be Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns do have one thing in common. They both fucking hate CM Punk.
That might be the only thing I have in common with Roman Reigns.
Yeah, right.
No disrespect to the main event, but fucking hurry up. It's 3:30 in the morning.
That sucks to be in England.
Well, I'm since Thursday, I'm currently at almost 8 hours of live.
I worked 23 hours at the shoot in the last 2 days.
I think it's safe to say we've all been pushing it pretty hard lately.
It's what we call burning the midnight oil.
You gotta have a 16 or
It's called doing purely because in the last 14 days.
All right, who are we
I've
picking to
made
win, boys?
I'm with Connor. As soon as this is over, I'm gonna be in bed 30 seconds after this is over.
I agree, but who are we picking to win?
I think it's gonna be Roman Reigns. Although it could be Punk. I really hate Punk.
Rollins to win, but I know that it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I wouldn't even put
Oh,
Rollins.
it ain't gonna be CM Punk.
It's gonna be Punk.
I was gonna say, as much as I hate to say it, I'm picking CM Punk.
Yeah, I think it's probably gonna be CM Punk. Roman Reigns has to. If he's not going to rebuild the bloodline or whatever, then he needs something new, and he can't have Paul Heyman to do it. It's got to be new.
I will say, though, with the PR week that WWE has had right now, Brock Lesnar could return.
Yeah, if we really want to make this a mega company, let's bring Brock in.
Isn't Trump in attendance at this right now?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Hey, man, have him come in and completely decimate an entire WrestleMania main event. No winner, no losers. He just comes in and F5s everybody.
And leaves.
Yeah.
With Paul Heyman.
Yeah, with Paul Heyman. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He comes in, just decimates everybody.
I like Andrew's idea there.
Yeah, leave with Paul Heyman, and then that's what it is. The three of these guys are going to spend the night beating the crap out of each other.
It turns out the big bottle of Prime is actually full of Prime, and Brock chugs the whole thing and then just goes beast mode, and this was all a commercial for Prime.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God.
I will turn
Brock
it off.
just looks directly into the camera like, drink Prime, and you could be strong like me.
I will cancel. I will cancel our watch along tomorrow night.
I'm deleting the watch along link.
Yeah, I will. We will not go live tomorrow night if that happens. I just want to make sure everybody knows that.
Drink Prime, and you too could be in beast mode.
That's all right. I think
They don't even have water in the towers in Suplex City, just Prime.
Yeah.
And don't forget Brock Lesnar's line of beef jerky.
I like CM Punk or Seth Rollins telling Dana White to book a fucking UFC fight for him and CM Punk. Like, bitch, we all know CM Punk can't fight.
Yeah, that's why he's back in wrestling.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Hearing the name Punk, that's for sure. He can't act either. I don't know if you've seen any of the movies in, but they're terrible.
Man, I watched him. He was in an episode or two of The Mayans.
Really?
I was like, oh my.
Was he part of a biker gang?
No, he was just like a friend of a friend from.
He was a hanger-on.
He played a former service member that was having issues. That part was believable, but everything else was awful.
Yeah.
He even he supposedly in the episode he punches one of the people. It's the worst. You think being a wrestler?
There you go. That'll take the leg down.
Have you ever seen CM Punk throw punches? You should know the answer to that is no.
Yeah.
He can't do it for real. He can't do it for work.
No. And I watched it on the Mayans, and I was like, dude, I'm not even buying that as real.
As you're watching the TV show about a fictional motorcycle gang. This is fake.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like,
we're over here having a watch along to WrestleMania. Like, that's the fakest punch I ever saw on an episode of the Mayans.
You're supposed to act, right? Like, you're supposed to make people believe it. And I did. As soon as he did that, I said, dude, I like, it pulled me right out of, that why you watch and get caught up in universes and stuff.
Yeah.
It pulled me right back to reality. I was like, that's the worst thing I've ever seen.
It's terrible.
See, I'm
Under the fucking can.
based on the fact that I've been in Mayhem media for just over a year, and I've still managed to keep the British accent going.
Right there.
Well, you still live in
Well,
Fucking Roman's just taking a lunch break, I guess.
yeah.
He's talking to Paul.
Get a quick smoke up.
He's got to call Brock. Tell him to pour him up in a bag. Yo, Donald, tell Brock we need him.
Yeah, there you go.
Donald Trump called me before the match, told me I need to knock this gross motherfucker out.
Maybe Brock Lesnar was El Grande Americano.
You know what? That's the other
definite possibility.
Let me point this out. Let me point this out too. AEW goes into the crowd, and you see the wrestlers always are looking. They're always got their heads on a swivel. Look, these guys are in the crowd. Look how many security guards. They're literally making a line. There's got to be 15 security guards right there. Look at them. Look, they got it completely quarantined off. That's
AEW goes in the crowd. They got to fight for their lives.
Yeah, there's potential for that. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
With me and Jason went to Dynamite a couple weeks ago when they were here in town, and I literally could have just walked up and kicked Moxley right in his fucking nuts while he was doing push-ups in the hallway. They had like a 75-year-old, 300-pound man as a security guard. Like I could have just pushed this old walrus over.
Wow.
It was awful. We literally just walked up right up to him, and I was like, "Have a good match, dude," and they didn't say anything to us.
Yeah, I think if you kick Moxley in the nuts, you'd probably want to run for the hills as quick as you could.
Oh, God. I don't think I get my foot back.
I mean, let's be honest. You don't even have to go anywhere near John, and he will bleed.
Yeah, that's true. If I kicked him in the nuts, he's somehow bleeding from the forehead.
Well, that's because he'd cut himself. You'd kick him in the nuts, he'd cut himself, then he'd sell the move, and then he'd get up and chase you down until you were dead.
Yeah. Now, kayfabe question. If the object of putting somebody through the announce table is to add extra pain, why do they take the monitors off? Wouldn't you want them to land on the monitors? That would hurt.
Yeah, I thought the same thing, but I think I guess that's just one of those things you kind of.
Well, there goes the illusion that bottle was full of Prime. What's Brock supposed to drink now?
All them under the.
He'll drive a tractor full of Prime out.
Yeah, you gotta
Stone Cold is going to drive Brock down in a big, huge truck.
Oh, imagine if Stone Cold came out and double clapped 2 Primes.
That would be the most PG shit I've ever seen in my life.
WWE shares might actually drop if that actually happens.
I'm trying
What
to think
the fuck was that?
He's trying, yeah. CM Punk panics when he got a count of that running knee.
Yeah.
You don't know what to do. Ow, my back! Let me lay here a minute. I made a glass.
Oh, I broke my ankle again.
Right? If CM Punk was a video game character, he'd be Glass Joe from friggin' Super Punch Out.
Punk, what were you doing that you broke your ankle? I was tying
I jumped
my
into the
shoe.
crowd.
I was tying my
walking.
shoe.
Yeah, I lost it.
I tried to roll over in bed and my toe got stuck in the blanket.
I was taking a piss when it happened.
No, that makes it sound too good.
Yeah.
I was taking a piss and dislocated my shoulder trying to put that bitch away.
Well, I was thinking he injured his knee. He blew out his knee trying to take a piss.
Yeah, trying to haul that thing out. Jesus Christ.
No, he just
I know,
slipped. He just slipped because his feet, he doesn't have steady feet.
Yeah, no.
He doesn't have steady feet.
Got him again.
He doesn't
Good
have
job.
steady feet. He doesn't have steady ankles or steady knees or shoulders or elbows.
No, he has hypermobile shoulders. They like to just fall out.
That's a really polite way of putting it.
It is, isn't it?
I mean, to be fair, both my shoulders are that
I think CM Punk is gas. What do you guys think?
For you.
CM Punk been gassed since 5 minutes before his entrance.
Another knee for you.
CM Punk's been gassed since that match at All In.
Look, not even a week ago, I watched Roman Reigns shrug off a fucking chair shot, and now just a running knee to the face. It's like, why, when wrestlers put on ref shirts, are they suddenly pussies?
Yeah.
I've watched Shawn Michaels kick out of 3 fucking tombstone pile drivers, but he gets blown on in a ref shirt, and he's down for 3 minutes.
Legit.
If anybody has an answer to that, please let us know. Shawn Michaels, feel free to hop in. We know you're a big fan. Thanks for your support.
Absolutely.
HBK all the way.
Oh, he just broke his ribs.
Fixing his hair.
Watch, he's going to break his ribs when he does that elbow drop.
Sweet Jesus, I think he's Kevin Nash and blew his quads.
Oh, man. How a man can blow his quads by blowing his nose.
Have you ever seen the pictures of Kevin Nash's legs in the 90s?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of Kevin Nash's legs, ever.
Bro. Like, Google a picture of Kevin Nash's legs. It's one of the weirdest fucking things you've ever seen. Like, the dude was walking around on twigs. He ain't never been to leg day.
Yeah, I did know his legs.
Kind of like Tony.
No, Tony Atlas was built like a brick house in the legs compared to fucking
Oh, they just did the Devin.
Kevin Nash.
Oh, okay.
The old stack tower spot. Oh, he forgot to grab CM Punk. Are they going to go for a doomsday device?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, I'm not mad at that. I'll take a doomsday device anytime I can get it.
Yeah, it's true.
But
You don't
now, by logic, Seth Rollins should be dead. Although Hawk was really trying to take your head off.
Yes, he did.
Fun story. The night I met my father-in-law, I watched him haul drunk Hawk out of a casino.
Huh.
I knew from that moment forward, don't fuck with this guy. It's like when you walk up to blackout drunk Hawk, like, hey buddy, we need to go.
Some of that clothesline from Punk was stiff.
It was also the same night I watched Vicky yell at you guys because there was the streaker and she wanted him.
Oh God, yeah.
I said I got it.
Look at I was standing next to the door and she beat me out, that motherfucker.
Yeah, the fastest she ever moved in her life. Oh, kick to the face. Go to sleep. I love how every time CM Punk hits the go to sleep, Roman Reigns lands like fucking Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
I also find I'm glad that in wrestling, the referees have finally decided to stop pretending that
they care.
Fists are illegal moves.
That what?
Closed fists.
Yeah.
I mean, technically speaking, it's wrestling, not boxing.
Shut up, Connor. Nobody asked you. The only wrestler in the group.
Yeah, I mean, wrestlers punch each other. I mean, come on. Why, like, trying to call or, like, threatening that you're actually going to DQ? I've never in my life seen a wrestler get DQ'd for a right hand unless he had brass knucks on.
I was going to say, I have plenty of times. William Regal, power of the punch.
Yeah, with the knucks. That's it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's brass knuckles involved there.
That's right.
Seth Rollins pulling a Roman Reigns, stacking them and pinning them both.
That's right. So he didn't break CM Punk's arm right
I hope he did.
I think he might have.
Look, he's laying there crying. My arm's out. My shoulder.
Dude, his knee went right across his face, dude. That could be he might have.
That was intentional.
That's for going to AEW.
Right? That's for going to AEW, bitch. And the next one's for coming back. I still love CM Punk. I loved the place I work. I just hated the guy I worked for. But he fucking loved you.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. William Regal can get DQ'd for using brass knuckles, correct?
I'm honestly surprised that they still let Seth Rollins do the buckle bomb, man. I don't know. It just seems like a really dangerous move. Of course,
when people know how to take it properly, unlike Finn Balor, Jesus.
Or, I mean, Sting, got hurt taking a buckle
Sting
bomb.
was 107 years old. He should have never took that bomb.
You're right about that.
Who are you looking for, Seth?
Jesse, real
Where are you, mommy?
What?
Real question for you. How did
Real answer.
William Regal feud for using brass knuckles, but no one says shit about the titanium in fucking Logan Paul's hand?
For the same reason Bob Orton got away with wearing a cast for 9 years after he broke his arm.
Yeah.
Didn't Lex Luger have the plate in his arm too? Like, wasn't that a thing?
Yep. He had the bionic forearm. Yep.
Yeah, like there was somebody else had the plate in their arm. Yeah, it was Lex Luger.
Yeah.
Come on, Seth.
Nope.
There's a rule for Logan where he shouldn't be able to punch with that hand otherwise.
Yeah. Don't counter.
Suck my nuts.
Go back
Paul-
to VAR. That
Paul
was,
Heyman is a genius. He
Nope.
just is. He just is.
Oh, Paul Heyman has the best facial expressions, barring none, like wrestlers
Yeah.
included. No, like Paul Heyman can bring you into the moment.
I didn't even watch that exchange. All I did was watch Paul Heyman.
Yeah. Paul Heyman, like, I've said it before, like, Paul Heyman cuts a promo and I want to go outside and bench my car. Like, Paul Heyman can hype a man.
I mean, to be fair, you don't even need to watch a match. You just need to look at Paul Heyman and you
I know
know
that's
what's
what I
going
was
to
just
happen.
saying. Yeah, I'm not even trying. I'm trying to look for when they have Paul Heyman on the screen. I want to see his expressions. I don't care about the match anymore. Just show me Paul Heyman.
I don't
I'll
care
know
about
what's
this
happening.
match. I care about Paul Heyman.
Yeah. I know. It's just show me Paul Heyman's face. I'll know what happens.
Yeah, really.
I mean, what WWE should do. Whenever Paul Heyman's at ringside, they need a camera in the corner just capturing Paul Heyman's face.
Yeah, somebody should be on Paul Heyman all the time. Phoenix Splash,
They need
let's
a-
hit it.
Oh my God, Becky.
Spear again. GTS.
What I understand is
Punk
how many
wins it.
times Rolling move and never fucking hits it.
Nope, his eyes are open.
Look at Paul. Ha ha.
Man, he fucking nailed that spear.
Yeah, he did. Sold it.
But the question is, who's Paul Heyman on side for?
But whose side is he on?
You already tried that, CM.
At this point, if you're Paul, you're basically just
No.
praying.
Well, if you're Paul, you just go with whoever wins.
Yeah.
Kind of like what Dominic did with Liv and Rhea.
I'm still with you that they missed out on the opportunity for a second custody of Dom ladder match.
Brother, since that match happened and since that match never got announced last year, we've been saying that for months. Even nearly a year on from that match, we're still saying. But is it just me, or every time I see Seth Rollins, I feel like his hairline's gone back an extra couple of inches?
But now you got to replace all those tablets that Seth Rollins just threw across the ground.
Yep. There's
Got
about
both
20,000.
tables cleared off, which means something big is coming.
It's either
Shout
going
out to the
to
Spanish announce table.
I'm guessing
Same one, the Spanish announce table.
or Roman's going to
Solando.
run from people and hit a spear. Oh shit.
Oh, he felt that one. He felt that. He felt that. He felt that.
Those tables are the fucking solid.
Yeah, he felt that. And yeah, they don't use those cheap ass folding
Yeah,
tables.
that wasn't a
anymore.
cheap ass plywood table there.
Oh, shiminy Christmas carols. That
All
was
right. Well, now I got to see what he's about to do to Seth because you got 10 seconds ahead of me.
Gonna do the other way.
Yeah, it was. Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, the bounce on the corner.
Oh, really?
That
Beer.
was three.
Oh, Seth Rollins bounced 2 inches off that table before he came down the second time after it was broken. Damn.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you thought CM Punk took the hard bump, but man, Seth Rollins bounced off that.
Roman with the double rebound still don't get the friggin' force behind it that Braun does.
I mean, let's be honest. Punk is still recovering from that shoulder injury from fucking Ryback.
What if Ryback's music hit right now? Oh, no, he retired. That's right. Once you retire, you can't come back in wrestling. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, no one's ever retired from wrestling and come back.
Go put Paul Heyman through a table.
Yellow cane.
Gotta give Seth time to recuperate a little.
Paul's gonna choose Punk because Punk was what like his original protege or whatever.
Yeah, he was the original CM or Paul Heyman guy.
Technically speaking, the original.
I've seen the standing guillotine for a while. There it is.
They're going for it again. Oh, there comes Seth.
With the stomp.
Figure boy.
Sharpshooter.
Did everybody else get blacked out when Rollins gave him the finger?
Yep. Yeah, as soon as Seth gave him the finger, it blacked out. Meanwhile, they openly chant "fuck Don Callis" on AEW Dynamite on a regular Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don Callis called me a bitch. I asked him who his barber was. He said, and I quote, "Shut up, bitch." I don't think he knows I was bald too.
Not just that, they have the most non-PG promos for Tony.
Oh yeah,
Tony Storm.
Cocaine gone. Damn, that's some power there. Oh, he still never let it go. That's sick. That was a good float over.
Aha!
I think that's the first time I've seen Paul Heyman sit down at ringside.
Jesus. Paul Heyman looks like he got done busting. Like he just got done making some macaroni noises. Looks like he needs a cigarette and a drink of water. Perhaps a towel.
Pipe and a creep.
Paul Heyman looks like
Dog
he
on
needs
the
a box.
Does anybody have money in the bank currently?
I don't think it's happened yet.
Oh yeah, no.
Who cashed in? Who's Mr. Money in the Bank?
Oh, Paul's gonna throw a chair in.
Oh, I'm standing on the announce desk.
Drew McIntyre.
Is Mr. Money in? Oh yeah, that's right. He cashed in it last year, Mania.
Who's he going to give the chair to?
That's
He's
over.
gonna just slide it in the middle.
It's gonna go to Rollins.
Roman sees it. And now CM Punk sees it.
What?
And it goes to Punk.
Quiet! I'm behind you guys. Well, there we go.
Slid it to the Punkster. Now watch him grab it from him, though.
Oh! I'm trying to not to react, Jesse. I'm doing my best, man.
CM Punk has Paul Heyman.
There's some stuff happening.
Yes! Low blow.
Well, now he's going to hit. Maybe he's going to hit Roman Reigns with a chair. He's going to beat them all up. Look, he's not going to choose any of them. Oh, he is the triangle. Interesting. This is interesting. It's made more interesting by Paul Heyman. He is just the man.
By Paul Heyman.
He's presenting it to him. Now the ref just standing there like,
Swing away.
Disqualification, triple threat. I punch him in the dick.
I bet that feels. I bet that. Yeah, I know, right? That would have been something. Just beat him with the chair. Hit Punk some more.
Please.
Oh.
Roman smacks Heyman.
Nope, Paul's gonna pull a trick on him now. Right here, watch.
Yes.
He's got a new tribal team.
Wow.
He's got a new
I
tribal
did say it from the beginning, though.
Or maybe he just. It'd be great if he just swung at Rollins too, knocked him out.
That is fucking funny.
No, just sat in the corner like, I just want to watch this.
Fucking A.
Where's John Moxley when you need him?
I think you mean Dean Ambrose.
No. If he ever came back, we need Moxley back, not Dean Ambrose.
Oh, he's never coming back as Moxley. He'll be back as Dean Ambrose.
He ain't coming
I don't know
back.
that he'll ever come back to WWE, to be quite honest.
He might with Triple H running it.
I doubt it.
Told you. 3 things
Get
in
ahead,
life
Paul.
are certain. Taxes and Roman Reigns getting hit in the back with a steel chair by Rollins. Okay, I was not expecting Rollins to win.
I thought Punk was going to win.
Finally, change around here.
Right? A breath of fucking fresh air. Benedict.
Oh, look at it here. What's going on back there?
I don't know. Somebody's coming. Did you notice security all turned around?
Yes. They're all fucking cranked around.
Like every one of the security guards just turned around.
So does this mean that
Wait.
Rollins is now going to do a heel turn at some point?
Is now going to what?
Do a heel turn.
What, wouldn't this be the Rollins heel turn?
You mean Seth?
Yeah.
I said it. I said it from the beginning. I think this is just the funniest shit all the way around.
Yeah, this was great.
2 nut shots.
Aim and sell. Top of the fucking line.
No, she had to play with Romans a little longer.
A lot more balls there. I thought Roman was going to hit Paul. Wow. Great
yes.
night one.
Yeah. Well,
I would say the last fucking match was pretty decent.
yeah.
I didn't care for the rest of the rest of the show was honestly like a Monday Night Raw. Not gonna lie.
Well, the tag team match was good. Charlotte and Tiffany was a disappointment. This
That
was
was
good.
a heavy disappointment, not gonna lie, because the heat that they had going into the match was kinda decent. They fucking went off script on that promo and then
Yeah.
took that shit to Twitter and
Maybe that's why it didn't work. The match didn't work out. If they had real life
Yep.
beef, it's
They
hard
had the
to-
expectations too high.
Not only that, but if you're you have a real life beef with someone, it's really hard to put your safety in their hands.
Yeah. All right. That's it for night one.
Yeah, that's
I
it
am
for
outta
night
here.
one. Yeah, we're all going to be out of here. We're closing out. We're done. We're done. This is our Mayhem Media Night One coverage. We will be back tomorrow and tune in. Leave some. Oh, we did have somebody leave some comments quick, Jesse. I'm sorry about that, but we had somebody. Sorry, we didn't see your comment. If you're still tuning in, my apologies on that. But we got caught up in the matches ourselves, especially the main event. So thank you for tuning in. This is our night one coverage. We will be back for night two. Until then, for Jesse James, Connor Clarkson, we'll give Wolfman a shout out for his help getting this done. I am Coach D, and that's the end.